boys, let's do this. All right, I'm ready. There's the intro. It's always worth. Okay, guys, we're ready to go. All right, so this is how it's going to work today, guys. So basically, we're going to have Twitter. So people are going to at me on Twitter and ask me questions, or on Reddit, and I'm just going to read them out, and you guys, are going to answer them, or, they're going to give us topics to talk about and stuff like that. We all cool with that? Just like last week.
Yeah. Wow. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and they're just going to, okay, Destiny, just, I swear, okay, how old are you?
I'm being sincere, it sounds awesome.
No, the sarcasm.
I'm 29, dude.
No, the sarcasm.
I'm not being sarcastic,
You
dude.
are, when aren't you sarcastic? You're being sarcastic now.
I'm not being sarcastic, I swear to God.
Even when you say you're not being sarcastic, you're being sarcastic. 100% being. And Hypohnix, how are you doing, man? Your eyes look a bit. Your eyes look a bit.
So I'm on the side of my computer right now, trying to get a cleaning lady to come into my house to clean my house.
Hey, I have one. I have him here too right now.
Cleaning lady.
Yeah. Fun fact: did you know if you hire a hooker and you're done with her before the hour's up, you can make them clean?
Wait, really?
Fun fact. That's what I've been doing.
What about?
I pay for the hour, but I only get 15 minutes or so of sex, and then it's like you clean the house.
What about if you pay a hooker for the cleaning, and when she's done, you have sex with her?
But is there time?
Who wants to have sex with a girl that's been cleaning my tub? Are you kidding? Ugh. I shit in there. Are you kidding?
Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. So let's start off. So it's at Greekgodx. Mods, spam the link. People ask questions, ask away. Here we go. Let me see. Okay. All right. This is for everybody, boys. What is your favorite type of food? This is just a warm up question. So we're gonna start off with Boogie. What is your favorite type? Because it's you're right next to me. I'll start off with me. We're gonna go in the order of the cam. So it's me, Boogie, Rajj, and then so my favorite food. I'm gonna have to say, what's wrong? Oh, where is it? Shampoo. Okay, yeah. My favorite food would have to be Let me see. Add Mitch. I've added Mitch. He's right here.
He's in here. He can
just join anytime he wants.
Yeah.
I guess my favorite food would have to be probably Greek food. Any Greek food like chicken, potatoes.
You get it because his
I'm
name
Greek.
Is Greek.
Yeah, that's it. Any lemon food, like anything with lemon in it. I love lemons. I don't know. Just call me Lemon-Godx. I love it. How about you, Boogie?
Pre-surgery, before I got the gastric bypass surgery, anything with sugar, 24/7. But now, I think I'm so into proteins. Just give me a nice cut of steak, man. Give me some ribeye,
like
prime rib. Oh my God, I'm so into it.
There's actually a diet where you just eat meat or something like that. Somebody told me about.
Yep, I did that, and it's pretty much what they put you on at post surgery. It's really surprising. Basically they're like, you want to get nothing but protein, pure protein, only protein.
And you just Mitch, your cam. Mitch?
Yeah, it's not working. I don't know why.
You have it in use. You have it in use on OBS. You wanna
using OBS?
Yeah. Are you using OBS right now?
On. Hello?
Can
you hear me? Hello? I'm offline.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe disconnect it.
Wait, maybe it's the app. How do I? I'm gonna try the app instead of the browser, I think.
Oh, you got the browser? Yeah, get the app. Yeah. Okay, so what about you, Rajj?
Does pussy count as food?
Oh, there's Andy. There he is.
What y'all talking about?
Hey, he's K-Code Sluck today, boy. What's going on, Andy?
Andy.
Hey, how you doing, Boogie? This is
Oh
Randy.
shit! I finally get the fanboy a little bit. I love Randy. He's so much better than Andy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no! He's got his. This is
what the fuck? Why am I blue?
Why are you blue?
Wait, am I blue for you guys too?
Yeah, and you're lagging.
What the fuck is going on?
I think you're just bad at video games.
Yep, that's what it is.
I'm just bad at everything, dude. Damn. Yeah, what up, Andy?
Fortnite, he my favorite streamer.
Yeah, what up, Andy?
I just play video games and don't talk about nothing else. That's my
favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be blue? Is that cool?
Yeah, you could be blue. You're blue, Andy. Right. There we go.
I'm blue. How do I don't even know how to.
I don't know. Just leave it. It's fine. It's whatever.
All right.
Okay, who's next? Okay, Hypohnix.
You just skipped me.
Yeah, I know.
Asshole.
Hey, your cam's gone down. Your cam's going down. It's Hypohnix next. Go on, Hypohnix.
So I like this.
Fuck off, mate.
You guys ever have those like pastries where they put like meat inside of it and then they like close it up? And then ravioli?
Oh, yeah.
In Russian, it's called a pimeni or whatever the fuck it is. I probably am saying it wrong, but it's like that Russian, like authentic food. That's what I like.
Russian, you come down to Alabama, we can make you gator stew, motherfucker.
Gator stew? I want a bucket of donkey teeth and mosquitoes.
I've never tried. I don't think I've tried gator before. I don't know. It's
Oh, you gotta come down to Alabama, man. My mom will cook you a gator stew. She gonna make you want to eat her pussy. I swear to God.
Andy, have you ever had alligator though?
I had alligator.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
okay. Andy, what's your favorite food, brother?
My name is Randy. Okay, first of all, and my favorite food is the free food. Okay, we got a lot of shit on the farm, but you go running on a tractor, listening to some Travis Tritt, and you kill a motherfucking raccoon by accident, you can just eat that shit. Roadkill's free, okay? Roadkill stew. That's my favorite, goddamn.
Why are you role playing so much? What's got into you?
What you talking about role playing, goddamn it? I ain't with that sissy shit.
Dude, what is this Randy? What is Randy, dude? Just make this up? What is this?
How you gonna make something up? I'm Andy's identical cousin. Shit.
You're well, all right. What's up? What's up, Randy?
All right,
Shit,
Randy. Okay, Destiny. Go on then. Let's don't debate us. We just.
Hi, Destiny.
Listen,
Hey,
listen,
what's up?
listen,
how's
Destiny.
Lee going? How's Lee going for you? Dude?
It's going
what-
great.
what
I'm
rank are
going.
you, bro?
I'm going with Boogie there. Okay. I think good steak is like the best thing. If I'm going out of town and I want to try like the best shit, I'm looking for like the best steakhouse.
Okay.
I swear to God, I thought he was going to say.
Would
pussy.
you like to debate which is the best steakhouse? Or are we good?
No, I'm good. I'm good, Greek. Why? You want to
Okay.
debate that?
We can debate if you want. If you're into that. All right, Mitch. What's your favorite food, brother? What do you like?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
That's difficult. Shit, I actually don't know. I like a lot of foods. man.
Mira's pussy.
Like, what do you go for?
What the I hate eating pussy. dude. That's just-
What's your go-to? What's your most ordered on your Uber app or whatever you order your food in?
Well,
Do you like Chinese food?
dude, honestly, this is gonna sound weird. I like soup, dude. I eat
Soup?
soup.
Who in the
I-
fuck eats soup? It's just wet food.
You look
I
like potato soup.
soy
Yeah,
soup.
no, not
Fuck
soy.
soup.
I like soup, man. Like I just like soup. I don't know.
Soup is nice. I do like a good homemade soup every now and again.
Yeah, like my dad will make these like big ass soups on like Thanksgiving and shit, and they're just delicious. I don't know. That's like my favorite food, probably.
That makes me so mad, just inexplicably.
What?
Because
Wait,
soup
why?
pisses me off. It's just wet food. Who gives a shit?
No, it's hot, but it's wet with like delicious spices and shit. You know what I mean? Like they put a bunch of good
No.
stuff in there.
Delicious
No.
spices. What you working for? The soup Corporation of goddamn.
Yeah, okay. Hot ding. Wait, Greek, you do it. I don't know how to do this Randy shit. Yo, Greek is Kone. Yeah.
You
Let's
guys
go.
actually like soup? Soup? Because I feel like that's like you have when you're sick.
I like soup, not my favorite,
I
but I
just
love
like
soup.
soup. I don't know. I mean,
Soup
let's.
is like the pussy version of a stew. You know, mix that shit up.
Right.
Get a little thickness.
Right.
What the fuck is a stew? What is it? What is a stew?
What is a stew? You got
Man stew.
Wikipedia?
I've never. A stew soup is the same thing, right?
Nah,
No.
stew is much thicker, man.
It's
it like
often
more
got a bit
meat?
of flour in the base, but it tends to be a lot thicker and a lot heartier ingredients. And fuck you for not knowing what a stew is.
Yeah, exactly.
bad.
Who knows what a sissy ass soup is? You can drink soup through a goddamn straw. You need
Yeah,
a
exactly.
You need a
Fuck
shovel
yeah.
to eat a goddamn stew. You need a big ass shovel for that.
We got a doggy behind you, Boogie. Boogie, we got a doggy behind you.
Yes, so here you go. You guys want to meet Sammy?
Yeah, let's meet Sammy.
This is Sammy.
Oh,
this
wow,
is the dog
wait.
that Greek threatened to eat every night on H1C1 for a year.
I'm still gonna eat that dog.
No, you're not. He's my
I'm gonna
best
eat your
friend.
dog.
Fuck
I'm gonna
you.
eat that dog.
Fuck you.
It's gonna be nice in a stew.
If anybody's gonna eat him, I'll eat him. Here, look. Here we go.
Eat him. Oh yeah, that's it. Is that good?
Mm.
How's it taste?
PTSD, man. Stop. Put the dog down.
Oh yeah, that's it. Eat the dog. Oh yeah, there we go. What's it taste like? What does dog taste like? Chicken?
It tastes like furry chicken, really.
Ooh,
Oh.
save me a slice. Okay, Mr. Raj Patel.
I love Japanese like steakhouse food.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that sounds good actually.
What's wrong with
Bennett-
American Steakhouse, you goddamn traitor?
Rajj, do you like Korean barbecue?
Let me tell you. Well, not Korean. It's more like Japanese. Like my favorite restaurant is Benihana. I fucking love Benihana.
That shit's good.
Hibachi Chateaubriand, cooked right in front of you.
I'm like boring, huh?
Wait, is that where they like flip the shit in front of you and it gets
Yeah.
flamey and stuff?
Yeah,
They do hibachi in addition to other things. They're really
We
good.
have, we have like a
really
local like version of that, like called Shogun or something like that. And it's like my favorite place to eat. It's like classic fucking Fayetteville, Arkansas. It's so fucking
Okay,
good.
I want to fully enable the come on bro emote, so I'm gonna say this. Trihex, I can guess what your favorite food might
Oh,
be.
come
No,
on,
I'm
Greek.
joking.
Come on, Greek.
I'm joking.
Come on,
I just want to enable the come on bro emote.
Wait,
That's all.
Listen, you
Nah,
don't do racism on the internet.
Nah,
but you
dude.
do it at home with your family
I mean,
in a closed
what
corner.
else can I say? I love me some strawberry soda, some cheaply done greasy ass fried chicken with some honey butter biscuits.
Hell yeah, brother, that's more like it.
So, man, that's just good.
Hell no, I eat fried chicken too, and I'm whiter than the goddamn sun.
Shit, might as well throw in there a fried Snickers bar while you're at it. Fuck.
No, but seriously, what's your go-to? What is your go-to meal? What's your birthday meal?
So here's what we got from that one, right? So I'll give you the first try-hard answer today in the entire interview, and that is, unlike the average person,
Yeah.
you know, I died a fuck ton, doing 6 days of meal prep and gym gains and all that good stuff. So now I've been on the workout grind. When it comes to the cheat meal, it's like I've become like hypersensitive because the cheat meal is almost like sexual orgasmic pleasure now. Like, I vividly remember every cheat meal at this point. So I can tell you all about that. But in short, when I travel, typically I want weeb food. I want udon. I want ramen. I want that banger West Coast sushi. I want all that stuff typically in a given time. But I like a lot of things, man. My most cheated meal typically, it's more because I'm in Louisiana, but like fucking fat ass burger covered in like a bunch of greasy shit. Really, really good stuff.
There's this place here in Fayetteville called Schmitty's Garage, and they have this what they call a sticky finger burger. And it's got like this peanut butter layer on it with this jalapeno jelly, and it's kind of like kissing God's dick. It's so fucking good. I've never eaten anything like it. It's so good, and I obviously can't eat that anymore.
It was we have a similar thing actually.
I tasted it.
It's called Fat Pats, and it's got it's a 1 pound double patty Angus burger loaded with like extra bad for you sugar loaded sweetened peanut butter, 6 strips of bacon loaded in grease, some kind of honey crack bun. I don't even know how to fuck they make it taste so damn good.
Is it just me, or if there's too much meat, it starts to gross me out? Like if it's piled too high, it starts to gross me out a little bit.
No, I like literally just serve me the pig and I'll eat what I want off of
See,
it.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm eating the whole
burger ain't
animal.
no
I like
pig.
to.
I'm gonna let Andy roast you on that one, fam. That's your masculinity not high enough to deal with that kind of meat.
Yeah, first of all,
Hey, you know what?
Not enough meat. I like Japanese steak. What you want? A little piece of cardboard on a fucking on a sushi plate, motherfucker?
You call
You
yourself
eat a
American,
steak.
bitch?
You eat a steak, you samurai that cow in half, and you slap its ass, and you put it on the
you
goddamn
need to go to
platter,
the-
motherfucker.
You need to go to the Europe portion menu, sir, because clearly you ain't about that life.
All right, we got another question here, guys.
It is.
This is a good one. What question for everybody? What do you miss about your childhood? What about your childhood do you miss? I'm going to start this one off. I know from the beginning. I miss just like waking up on Saturday morning and watching cartoons. I'm being excited to watch my favorite cartoons. You know, like back in the day, we didn't have all this internet, as we say. We didn't have all this internet back in my day. It was all cartoons. So I miss being hyped for my favorite cartoons to come on. You know, so yeah, that's what I miss. How about you, Boogie?
It's easy for me. The beatings. I miss the beatings. The daily beat. I guess I have to. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I guess having like hope that the world isn't a complete shithole. I think.
I mean, Boogie,
not knowing that it's all pointless.
I mean, yeah, Boogie didn't have a very good childhood. He didn't have his parents weren't the greatest. So, I mean, did you at least get to watch cartoons between beating sessions?
I did. You know, actually, I grew up with like Ren and Stimpy on like brand new, like that first season of Ren and Stimpy.
Really?
And fuck yeah, it was like good TV back in the day for sure. Actually, I guess fuck me. You know, honestly, I know this like makes me such a gamer at heart, but like when the NES was new. And like Super Mario Brothers is like the best graphics in a video game I'd ever seen in my life. just a pure wonder. Now I play like Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's like photorealistic, and I'm killing robot dinosaurs, and I'm like bored. But Super Mario fucking got me going when I was a kid. You know?
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed just the wonderment of it all.
How about you, Hypohnix?
So when I was like a kid, most of my childhood I lived in Minnesota in like a really small town with like a small population. And as a kid, I'd go like fishing and whatnot. Yeah, so I was pretty much outside the whole time. I wasn't inside playing RuneScape or anything like that when I was little. But I'm glad I moved out when I was like 12 or 11, because I'm pretty sure if I still lived in Minnesota, like in my teenage years, I'd probably do meth or something, because there's nothing to do out there when the population's 800 people. It's either, Kona or go out and shoot something.
Hell yeah, brother.
But I'm happy I had a good childhood, because then when I moved, that's when my child disappeared real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good childhood. I make my family proud. I miss that.
That's good.
Aw.
How about you, Andy?
My name is goddamn Randy, first of all. Second of all, I don't miss a goddamn thing about my childhood. Since I've been 8 years old, I had to wake up, I had to slaughter the chickens, I had to mop up the goddamn cow manure, I had to go to the horses, I had to fucking brand the damn horses. You know what it's like to go up to a goddamn big-ass horse and put a hot fucking iron on its ass? That shit ain't fun, man. All these little kids running around playing Frisbee while I'm out here doing chores.
Oh, poor Randy. Destiny, how about you, man?
How far back does childhood count? Am I allowed to say the original DayZ? Does that count?
Jesus.
A long time ago, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, like, I'm talking about when you were like a kid, like when you're like
when I was like 14 or 15. I missed
Yeah.
I think I feel like there were a lot of really simple things in life that we kind of appreciated that we
Just
don't
like-
anymore.
yeah.
Like the feeling of like, you ever like go to school on a Friday or a Monday and then you get there, no one else is there and it's a holiday and it's like the best feeling in the world. Did you ever do this?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
It
done
feels.
that.
It felt so weird and just eerie, just being there when school was out.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like
I
that
mean-
used to be nice when life was simpler.
I mean, yeah, I feel like when you're younger, the simple things are just like way more fun. Just like playing and
Definitely.
stuff, but I mean, it just gets ruined. The older you get, the more that the world gets like more harsh, and then you just forget about the fun stuff. It's the simple things in life, boys. The simple things. How about you, Mitch? What about you when you were a wee Mitchie running around?
World of Warcraft, 100%. Those are the best days ever.
How old were you when you were playing WoW? When you were
I started at like 13. Yeah.
Oh,
I used
shit.
to. I was actually a closet WoW player. I remember going to school and I wouldn't tell anybody that I played. And then but there were other people in my school that played, but it was like lame to play WoW, you know. But I definitely had some of the best times of my life in WoW for sure. Yeah, and before that, it was probably just like, I don't know, maybe skateboarding and with friends and stuff. But yeah, you're so right about it. As you get older, everything just starts to suck more. It's weird.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
That's a cool cat you have, Trihex.
Yeah, her name is Buttercup. Best Powerpuff Girl. She
Aw.
is an attention whore and a full-time drama queen.
Oh, shit, you should eat her ass.
Okay, right. All right.
I gotta go. My cousin's gonna come on. I just wanted to say hi, meet y'all.
All right. Okay. Bye, Randy.
Bye,
Okay,
Randy.
See y'all later. Sorry
Wait,
about
you're-
that.
Yo, fuck you, Andy. Is he
It's
actually
Ran-
leaving?
Raj.
It's Randy, not Andy.
Raj.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you? What did you miss about your childhood? What?
Well, this is gonna be cliche, but I just miss not having to worry about a damn thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to hang out with my Indian friends in the neighborhood, and
Whoa.
we used to have like wars versus different parts of the neighborhood. We would set up bases, and it would be like us, and we'd like get a team together, and we'd like have like battles with the other half of the neighborhood, like squirt gun fights, physical fights. I had like a military, and it was just like the imagination and shit. It was just, I don't know, it was just crazy.
I do miss the imagination part.
Yeah,
That's
like you guys
definitely-
ever
Yeah.
play like tag? Like imagine we all got together to play tag. That'd be
It'd be
so
s-
lame, right?
I
like-
mean,
I think that'd be funny as
I
fuck.
don't know, but it's like when we were kids, like playing tag was great, but now it's like it just seems weird to do that.
There's
Yeah.
a fucking movie
kick the
I saw
can.
advertised last night where like, it's a movie about people playing tag. Is this what we're making movies about now? It's a bunch of adults playing tag. That's a fucking movie now.
They're out
really?
of content, bro.
Holy shit!
I
Like
used to play
I thought I was reaching low on my fucking YouTube channel for content, but what the fuck? Seriously.
I used to play kiss and chase, where you chase the girls and then they run away from you, and then you grab them and kiss them.
Whoa, keep that in
No, that's-
2018.
Listen,
Did y'all sign consent forms?
You probably made some future track stars, Greek.
Back in the late '90s, it wasn't the same.
It's back in the day. Listen, everybody relax, okay? Back in the day when you're a kid, it doesn't matter if you grab a girl and kiss them because you're a kid. But obviously, when you're older, you can't do that. But it was fun back then. You just go around kissing girls. Trihex, what about you? Back in the childhood days, were you gaming?
So I got 3 points to make here. One, why the fuck am I always last? February was not that long ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, why can't you go the other way?
I'll go the other way next time. I got you.
No, I'm being a shitter. So I like what Destiny and Boogie brought up here a little bit about the simple fact that you didn't have to worry about shit. I kind of miss like the two things that come to mind right away are that whenever summer vacation started from grade school and you had that 3-month span and it's like June 6th and you're like, oh my god, I got like all fucking summer and I give a fuck. I'm hitting the cereal blunt every morning. I'm doing cartoons till I get bored of cartoons, not because I have to go do other shit. Man, if I get any game, if your birthday was in summer, it was broken tier because you get to, use Mom, it's my birthday. Fuck you, buy me a game. I didn't fail this year, so what's up? You get that game, and it was like that was your entire summer. Mario Party 1, Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my god, and if you had friends, bonus points too. If you had 54, bonus points as well. Like it was broken tier, man. So I do miss that. I miss when things were simple. I miss when my biggest worry in the entire week was not like bills getting paid, money being made, all this other adult bullshit, but just like, you know what? I got a $5 allowance a week. I can piss away at Blockbuster. I can go rent a game and have my whole weekend be that game, and then fuck school come Monday. I'll do it Monday when Monday comes. I miss all that shit.
I used to work at Blockbuster.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
actually. Dude, I miss Blockbuster.
In my life.
Blockbusters is so fun.
All right, the best thing about working at Blockbuster, you get to rent all the new releases for free before all the greedy ass families come in there and they're like, new releases.
Oh
yeah. Before it opens, you could slide in them, get all the new releases.
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, there's nothing worse than getting a disc from Blockbuster and it being all scratched.
Or you get the wrong one. You ever get a new release movie and you get the last one, you're like, yes, and you open it up and it's the wrong movie inside.
Dude, there's so many
I still know what you did last summer. It's like, can you read? I wanted the, whatever.
Dude, Blockbusters. Yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry.
I was gonna say, did anybody ever play a game where you had a PlayStation game that you really liked, but the disc was scratched, so every time you got to a certain part, it would always crash and you were never able to beat the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I had one like that. I always got so mad. I would get to the same spot over and over again, and it would crash, and I tried so many dumb things to clean off the disc. I think I ended up destroying it with alcohol or something, but
I put toothpaste on one and it worked. Putting toothpaste on scratched discs actually works.
What kind of hillbilly science? What the fuck?
I'm telling you put toothpaste
That's some Randy shit.
That's
toilet
every
water, that fixes it. Put the disc in the toilet and let it flush down. That'll fix it.
Dude,
before you can rent games, it was so risky because you had to pay $50. It's funny how the prices of games, even from the 80s, that haven't really changed. You still had to pay $50 back then. And you'd be like, it looks good, but then you could just hate it in 2 minutes after you buy it. Once video game rentals were a thing, that changed the game. No pun intended. Because you could be you could rent 10 games and find out what you liked first. You know?
I had a chipped PlayStation 1 and a chipped PlayStation 2. So I used to get my discs really cheap for
what does
$5.
What does that mean?
It means it was
it means he's a thief.
Basically you could get
pirate.
pirate. Yeah, it was so
I used to do that. Oh wait, is that
Dreamcast was
Dreamcast was broken tier with that shit, dude.
Yeah, it was the easiest thing to pirate. You could just download games and click a button, and you just have that game. I
used to do that shit for Flight Simulator.
You don't even download. If you had if you had a CD-ROM drive and a CD-RW drive, you can just clone.
Write the disc.
Oh god, it was clone ISO. It was mega free.
It was so easy.
But I got one that tops all that. This is not exactly as related to the whole rental thing, but I did have a friend who in 2001 had a PS2 who had got a copy of Final Fantasy X for Christmas, but his mom, not knowing better or too poor or whatever the fuck, was like, no, fuck you, I ain't bought a memory card. It's just $35. So he had to enjoy Final Fantasy X, leaving it on for 2 weeks straight, lying to his mom, covering the power on button in the living room. That required a lot, yo. That was a lot of ingenuity to keep that game going for that long.
Back before, a lot of people don't remember this, but games fucking autosave every 2 seconds. Every time you look a different direction, the game autosaves these days. Back in the day, you had to manually save fucking everything. There were no autosaves, even on big major story points. So if you ever died as a kid, when you were playing one of those old RPGs, you had to stop and think, holy fuck, when was the last time I saved? And that could end your desire to play a game for 2 months.
Yeah, if you lose like 7 hours, it's like
Yeah, fuck that shit.
When Final Fantasy VII came out, I didn't own a PlayStation, so I walked into like EB Games, and I'm like, one copy of Final Fantasy VII and whatever I need to play that on. And they're like, so a PlayStation? I'm like, I fucking guess. I don't know, whatever it's on, just give me the fucking thing. So I hadn't played a Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy 3, I guess, on the SNES or whatever. Anyway, and I get home and I play the game for like 10 straight fucking hours. And then I go to turn it off, and my friend who's watching me play is like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, what? You got to save, but I don't have a memory card. So they didn't sell me a fucking memory card. And obviously they're talking about saving, but, you know, and why the fuck? So I literally had to leave it on for 24 hours as I go back to EB Games and scream at the guy. And like, it's your job to upsell me shit. Why would you not upsell me something fucking essential?
Why
would is a minimum wage employee gonna with no commission? Fuck that shit.
I can tell you that part right now.
It's called not caring. You want someone to care about a minimum wage job? Go to Tokyo. They'll smile at you, and their life is never better. In America, you're just getting your paycheck. You don't give a fuck.
When's the last minimum wage increase? 2007?
I actually remember I seen like a stream or something with you, Andy and Hampton Brandon. He went into one of these game shops and kicked down all the boxes.
Oh my god, that was so fucking crazy.
And the guy came back to fight him.
I know.
So this guy called Hampton Brandon, I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's like a streamer on YouTube.
He's a model citizen. He's he's like the next Elon Musk.
There's these little.
He's like, if you've got a friend that's a huge pussy and wants to get paid for it, he like Hampton Brandon is like his model citizen.
Yeah, so you know those little boxes. You know those little boxes of toys you get with the big heads. What they called?
Bubbleheads.
There was a triangle of bubbleheads, like just a masterpiece, a triangle full of bubbleheads. Hampton Brandon comes in with his camera, and for the content, he kicks down the pyramid, and they all fall to the floor, and then he runs out of the store. I think I can get the video somewhere, but I think he's banned off Twitch.
And then the guy at GameStop walked out of GameStop, walked all the way down to Starbucks, and started pushing him and started to fight him.
Fight him, yeah, because he,
Oh my
God, it was bad, but it's also kind of funny. Andy's reaction made it sort of thing, because you're like, what the hell? And he was like, yeah, I just tripped on it, and he clearly kicked it.
I had to get some fucking like hood ass motherfucker was talking to me about his mixtape or something, and I had to go send that guy to like break it up. I was like, oh shit.
See, I believe the story until you said the GameStop employee chased down the guy.
He did.
I swear to God.
I'm paid way too little when I work
there. It's on video.
Yeah, it's on video bucks. Here. I'll bring it up now. Here we go.
No, dude. Excuse me. But have him disrespect the store like that, I would probably be heated if I was working there and I had to go clean that up after some.
I'm gonna play the video right now. Hang on a second. Here it is.
I can think of a similar story from my GameStop experience when I worked there for 4 years, but it's not as important.
And then the guy.
Wait, Rajj, is that your cleaning lady?
Yes.
The guy comes back somewhere and tries to fight him, but yeah, there it is. Wait, is that the
my god, I need one.
Wait, is that the cleaning lady?
Yeah, he has a cleaning lady. I'm trying to. How much you?
Dude, get her on the podcast, mate.
I don't think she wants to be on the podcast. She's busy.
Wait, Rajj, what do you make that makes a mess? I don't understand.
I eat a lot of food, and I eat a lot of food, and there's a lot of. I'm sorry, there's a lot of.
How much food do you eat?
I just eat a lot. I eat a lot, man. I'm messy. I don't clean up. I'm not very good at cleaning up.
I need one of those ladies.
Dude, I'm the biggest slob in the world, and I'm trying to process it because I don't feel like I'm an insane person.
Getting a nice view there, Rajj.
I feel like I'm very logical with a lot of shit, but I live like in squalor. Like I live in a nice place. It's very fucking expensive, and I live like a complete disgusting white trash bum. And I don't know how to clean up after myself. I can't make myself.
Hire somebody. I
do. No, I have a cleaning lady, but like it's insane that I'm like something about me. Like I have the energy to like go out and make money and to like do my thing and to handle business. Something about cleaning, I can't make myself. I'm so fucking immature in that.
That's exactly how I am though, and I'm happy living in garbage. I don't know why. But I fortunately just hired somebody to be like a PA, my best friend and roommate. It's like kind of like a personal assistant now. So he helps me with the business and other stuff. And he also is cleaning as part of his deal. But like literally, look at my fucking office. It's like I'm a man child.
No, but that's not messy. That's just like a bunch of like.
No, I can go into why this is.
You say this, but there's like ants crawling on my dick right now.
No
like,
way.
That's fucking bad in here.
That's just because you have a
That
really
is pretty. That
sweet
is
dick,
pretty
though.
messy, but
Yeah.
that's
It's
pretty
not
messy.
foreign to you.
I'm a mess.
None of
so-
your disorganization is threatening to you finding or doing your job currently. That's a difference. It's your trash. It doesn't threaten you.
You want to know what's
honestly.
crazy though? Like
It can threaten you.
the mentality of like when you like not mentality, but when you have your place clean, you're at ease. It just lowers your stress. You're like, whoa,
Yep.
oh, this is so nice. It does something great for your mind when you have like a clean.
You know what depresses me though is that I feel like I get clean for a second and I feel like I can't sustain it, and then I get
can't either,
depressed.
dude.
I tell you,
It's depressing. Like I'm like, oh man, if I clean today, it's just not gonna last more than a day.
I say a messy house is a messy mind, boys. I can't. I have to have
Yeah.
it clean. Unless
I clean everything I do. That's a mess.
can't.
Like I destroy the kitchen. Took 5 hours to clean, but you know anything that's black stuff over there. It's not my stuff, so I don't clean it. But it's still messy. I want to clean it. I want to take his setup and put it in his room, just so I can clean this place.
Hello. Okay, that's funny.
Anyways,
It's a mental
I'd love
thing.
to know actually, amongst Boogie and everyone else here, when it comes to the whole messy thing, like what triggers you to then, if you're normally not a clean person, what triggers you to say, okay, enough's enough. Today, I'm officially a tier 500 slob. I must clean. I have a theory about it because usually for me, it's when I can't find that certain thing, whether it be like an SD card lying around or
your dildo.
Big black dildo, the Fuckatron 9000 with the dual vibrating tip and whatnot with the moisture secretion. Wherever that's lying around at a particular time, if I can't find, it's like, this is like a 15-inch dildo. Where the fuck's this thing at? I shouldn't be losing this thing. So at that point, it's like, okay, I'm officially lost control of my life. My mess is now threatening me because I can't find my dildo to use. Therefore, I must clean. But what about y'all, though?
What if you could trick your brain and say, look, I have these bad habits. Your brain's kind of like on this weird cycle of like whatever, bad characteristics you have. What if you could just like wake up and be like, I'm going to pretend that if I don't do this throughout the day, that I'm going to get shot in the face. Like, what if you could break bad habits by like convincing yourself, like
hypnotism.
say it's like going on a diet. If I eat any carb, that's a poison. It's like rat poisoning and it's going to kill me. Or if I don't clean up every fucking day, like someone's going to slash my fucking neck. Like, what if you could like do something extreme in your mind to like convince yourself?
You could
break bad
hire
habits?
somebody to just fucking scare the shit out of you.
That's
Some guy to show up at your door.
I have like terrible suicidal tendencies and self-destructive tendencies. So if I said sugar is like rat poison, I would just fucking eat sugar 10 times as much. I was like, oh boy.
God.
And the problem is like the things that are healthy for me, I don't want to do the things that are healthy for me because they are healthy for me. And so, yeah, I guess I would have to pretend sugar is healthy for me, and maybe I could stop fucking
No one
shoving it
wants
in
to
my
eat
face or whatever.
fucking
but-
salads every day. Let's be honest.
Right.
I gotta say, like in a post gastric bypass surgery world, I've gotten to where
That's
like
a good title for your book.
yeah, good post. But like when it comes to like fucking asparagus and broccoli and like light salmon with lightly seasoned and stuff, it's so good now. But when I would eat that prior to surgery, I would rather eat my own asshole. But now it tastes like so
I'd eat your own
good.
asshole anyway.
Wait, do you feel like you had a taste bud change, or just
Absolutely. Like sugar still tastes good, so I have to avoid it. But when it comes to like
is it because of
beefy and
how it makes you
savory,
feel in the stomach?
it's because I went like through food rehab. I genuinely believe if a person who's having like problem with weight loss or like addicted to sugar, if you can just stop the habit for like 6 to 8 weeks, you'll outgrow it. And then that's what the surgery forced me to do. And then I kind of outgrew it for a really long time. Like the sweetest things are super sweet to me now. It doesn't even have to be that sweet.
Yeah, a lot of desserts are way too sweet nowadays. And there's 2 tricks I learned to vegetables. One, roasting vegetables, like it's like fucking nature's candy. Like, it's insane. And also like lemon and olive oil with a little salt like makes any vegetable really good, I think.
You know, I find when I go to Europe, the food tastes like just tasteless and has no flavor because I feel like in America we
Europe,
just
listen, Greece is in Europe, right? We have the best
okay.
fucking food
The
in
parts
the
of
world
Europe
there.
that I've been to, England, Prague, Germany. A lot of it's bland, man. It's just bland. But maybe it's because we put a bunch of shit and sugar in our food. I don't know.
I mean, we do. You have a hard time finding ketchup without sugar added to it, or barbecue sauce without sugar added to it, or tomato sauce without sugar added to it. Like everything is pretty. You go into Walmart and like 90% of the shit there is got added sugar, food wise, because Americans react negatively otherwise. You remove the sugar and food sales plummet. Look at Trix the cereal. Trix the cereal removed artificial dyes, which meant there was only like brown and like dark yellow colored Trix. People said, "What the fuck's this shit? Where's my vibrant artificial fart colored rainbows everywhere?" And then the sales went back up and whatnot. So Americans literally want trash for food.
Well,
I mean, yeah. Why not? Fuck it.
It tastes good.
The grocery store, they always say it's like all about all of the inner aisles. It's all complete garbage. It's all hydrogenated oil. It's all bullshit. It's the outer aisles that are good, because the last aisles are like, one side is all vegetables and the other opposite side is all seafood and meat. And those are eating one ingredient things. If you eat like a caveman, you're like, oh, this is meat. The ingredients, it's meat. You know what I mean? It's not like when you look at any packaged fucking cracker or cookie, there's 100 ingredients you can't even pronounce. How is that meant for human consumption? It's not. It's meant for human greed, and it's all about money. It's not about like, this is actual food that you should eat. You know what I mean? It's clear as day.
Were we talking about cleaning?
And the problem is like
we were talking about cleaning. It's gone on to food. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's clean up some food.
Boogie, for your surgery stuff, have you ever heard of like fecal transplants?
Yes, actually, and I kind of wish I had gotten it done. But the surgery does kind of force like a probiotic reset anyway, and that might be one of the reasons it works. But
I wonder why, when you talk about like how new food tastes better than old food or whatever, I kind of wonder how much that actually plays into it.
Yeah, give me a healthy person's poop. I will eat it. I don't give a shit. Let's do it.
Wait,
I'll try it right now.
What do they do with this surgery? Do they just like cut the stomach and make it smaller?
Yeah, they cut my stomach and fucking to 10% of what it used to be, and move the other 90% like off to the side, and then like it still aids and digests by creating juices and stuff. But now I have like a little tiny pouchy stomach.
Oh, so what do you do? Do you just eat like a spoonful of food a day?
Well, I can get I'm at a plate where I can eat about half a plate of food now, so I can eat like 4 or 5 ounces of salmon, like 3 ounces or 4 ounces. I can eat like maybe 5 or 6, 7 ounces.
Does it still satisfy? Do you feel satisfied?
Oh, so satisfied. That's the best part about it. Like the best part about the surgery is the smallest amounts of foods is
hang on. Hypohnix, your mic gain is so high. Hypohnix, your mic gain.
Yeah, mine's messed up.
Put the mic gain down.
Yeah, I got my pizza sauce everywhere.
Turn your mic gain down. Your mic gain.
Turn your mic gain down.
Turn your shit off.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
So
But it's at a point. It's at a point now where if I eat like half a plate of food, I feel like I went to a buffet, and it feels amazing, and it's super satisfying. I was afraid that I was going to be like, I'll never be able to get enough food into my stomach to satisfy my brain. No, your brain plays right or wrong, and it turns out one of the reasons is because you have these stretch receptors on the stomach, and so when you stretch your stomach out really big, there's a little brain on the top of your stomach. This is what my doctor taught me. So there's a little brain on the top of your stomach. It's a little nerve bundle. And it will tell your brain to produce the chemicals that satiate. Only when those stretch receptors are stretched. And those stretch receptors only stretch when your stomach is full. So if you have, you're used to overeating and you continue to overeat, it takes a lot to stretch those stretch receptors. Yeah. So your body will not play along, and your brain won't produce the full chemicals and the satisfaction chemicals. Well, now that my stomach is the size of now probably the size of 2 eggs or 3 eggs, it's super easy to stretch that out, and it makes my brain produces the full chemical very, very quickly, and so I feel full. I feel satisfied on way less food.
How long is that going to last? How long's?
So there's 2 different camps. If you eat the wrong foods, you can definitely stretch out your stomach. Soda, I think, is a big part of it, but it takes years to stretch out the stomach. So if I purposely did everything wrong, probably a couple of years. But a lot of the times, even the people who regain the weight, they do an autopsy and they still not stretch the stomach back out. They just eat around their new stomach. I just don't plan to ever be that person. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think it's going to last for a really long time. They told me to expect hunger to come back at the 6-month mark, and I'm at the 8th month mark, and I'm pretty much never physically hungry. Sometimes I want to eat mentally, And I'll eat based on that, but most of the time the physical hummus is just gone, and it's great. I am so happy about it.
Oh, you know what, Boogie? I don't know if you even care because you know what you're doing now because it's been a while, but there is a streamer named Abdul that I play games with who actually did bypass, and he's like really like a slim dude. If you want me to link you with him just to like have a conversation.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
He's a really really funny cool dude, and maybe you guys could talk about some shit.
Hell yeah, man. Please do.
I second that.
Hang on, I'm gonna add Dank on.
I'm just glad I can see my dick again. To be honest with you, that was my favorite part. I was like,
When
"Hello,
can I see
old
your
friend."
dick? That's the real question.
When as soon I will hook up at VidCon, Andy. Me and you.
When can
Fuck
I
We'll
see-
jerk each
VidCon,
other
dude.
off.
It's all about TwitchCon. VidCon is for fucking 6-year-olds.
All right, TwitchCon, and also I am 6-year-old. I want to go to TwitchCon. I never got an invite to TwitchCon, and I'm so nervous to like fucking
You
just
don't need
show
to get
up.
invited.
Oh,
to
no, yeah,
TwitchCon.
TwitchCon's
Nobody
super
gets
chill.
invited.
Is there like, man, because every time I go to cons now, you know I have like an anxiety. I have social anxiety or whatever, but every time I go to like fucking any con, I just get swarmed now, and I'm like super nervous and super anxious because of it.
Okay, Boogie, let me just tell you one thing. TwitchCon, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
way, way, way older crowd. People will come up to you and say they love you and take pictures, but it's way less stressful because it's not like 11-year-olds doing it.
Okay, good.
whereas for
Okay,
you,
that sounds
you're-
way better.
Yeah,
It's
TwitchCon,
way
the
older.
average
You should
age is at
definitely
least
come.
like 13 or 14, I'd say.
probably more than that.
I
Probably
don't even
like
see
60.
the appeal of like why you'd want to go to VidCon unless you're like a Paul brother or like the top 0.0001.
Yeah, VidCon.
Wait, isn't VidCon for like YouTube shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
VidCon
yeah.
is so. I mean, I think it's
I mean, Boogie has a big
I went
YouTube
to it.
channel.
I
Yeah,
streamed-
and I love VidCon. Number one, because it's right next to Disneyland, so it's an excuse to go to Disneyland for free. And then the other reason is because I do still meet a lot of fans there. A lot of the younger fans again, and a lot of them know me from like the Francis stuff and not anything else or whatever. But it's still it's kind of cool to meet those
Come
fans.
to
Last year my
TwitchCon.
line
It's on
sold
until
out.
October.
I'm doing RTX this year. That's the first time I'm getting out of my bucket a little
Oh.
more bracket this a little bit this year. They decided to fly me out to RTX, which is weird. Because I don't really do a lot of video game cons, but I'm trying to do more this year. I'm doing like I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it, but I guess I will. I'm doing like this thing in New York in a couple of weeks with YouTube. I got invited to the Creator Summit, which is like I don't know why. Why the fuck do you want me at the Creator Summit? All I'm going to do is yell at you about how shitty the website's getting run right now. Why the fuck do you want me there?
You know,
But-
Boogie, it's funny because I actually started like trying to do like, you know, a few videos a week on YouTube.
Yeah.
And like right when I started putting effort into it for like, you know, a month, that's when Twitch launched IRL. And I was already streaming on Twitch kind of as a hobby here
Right.
and there. And as soon as IRL came out, I fucking jumped ship. And that was like right before the adpocalypse. It was like
Yep.
perfect timing for me. It's totally saved me.
Yeah, the only thing that keeps me afloat on YouTube is doing brand deals or whatever. And I do like brand deals. I actually use like Audible and like NordVPN and stuff like that. But Twitch is, I think Twitch is rapidly becoming a large portion of what I do. And I only do Twitch 5 days a week, 2 hours at a time. I can't do these 4 to 6 hour streams you guys do. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
4 to
But-
6, we doing 8 hour, 10
Yeah,
hours, brother.
we do 8, baby.
Yeah, I can't fucking do that. I don't physically have the time. I don't have the fucking time. But even if I did have the fucking time, I can't physically, mentally do it. It drives me crazy. Holy shit! How do you guys do that? It's exhausting. I guess the way I stream is a little different from everybody else because I'm like an idiot the whole time.
No, that's pretty much everybody.
I'm an idiot.
I get that.
It's exhausting.
Guys,
Yeah.
I have to interrupt you real quick. We got another question. This could be a deep. Now, this is a real deep question. Okay, this is a deep question. So get ready for this. First of all, welcome Dan Quan. He's just joined the call.
Hi.
We see that you're having fun here. You're drinking wine.
No, I'm drinking wine.
Wine.
Mate,
What the fuck is
look
wine?
now. If this isn't living the life, boys. Now you tell me. Look at him. He's got a huge smile on his face. He's sat here drinking wine, loving life, boys.
Sideways.
Look, sideways. It's sideways. I don't know. Dan Quan,
Flip
can you
your-
focus?
How
Flip
does
your
the
camera
wine
up.
not fall out of the glass? if
I
it's
know. What
sideways?
is this, dude? Which dimension are you in, man?
He's a warlock.
Okay, so yeah, this is a deep one, boys. Really deep one. Okay, this is. So yeah, answer it. If you can skip it if it's a sensitive subject. If it's not that bad, but now you're upside down, Nerly. Ah,
There you
fixed.
go.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so what bad addictions have you got, or do you still have? Like, what addictions is for example, drug addictions. For me personally, you already know what I'm addicted to: food. Whenever I'm sad, I eat to make me feel happy. I don't know why, but it's
Sex.
it does. But yeah, it's
Mine is probably masturbation.
Yeah, that sex.
Okay, we're gonna start off with Trihex. If you want to just pop in, and then other people. Yeah, Trihex.
All right,
We'll start
so-
off with Trihex. What's this?
Aside from the cliche that everyone's applicable for, porn, pussy, sex, etc.
Yeah.
Aside from all the obvious ones, the one that I can bring up that's actually a little shameful is that nail biting. I'm a nail biter. I'm not as bad as other nail biters I've seen.
Oh my god, I can't be friends with you.
But, and I know it's gross, disgusting, germs, etc. I try really hard not to. I don't even catch it anymore. Here's the good news though. I have not bitten my nails in 1 week. I know that's a minor thing.
Oh, that's good, dude. Hey, listen, I know how hard that is.
That is good.
That is good.
It's a fucking. I am sitting here like, look. I have freaking gum, and I have like 2 forms of gum on standby. Whenever I catch them, like no, mint, get a mint, and I do.
That's
like,
good.
Yeah, nail biting has been.
Proud of you, dude.
Holy fuck! Now I want gum really bad for some reason.
Have I
You ever
tried
tried putting poison on your nails?
Oh, the sewage,
Rat poison?
the sewage nail polish.
Yeah.
I try. Okay, all right. Fun fact here: my mom tried to get me to quit when I was age 12 because she saw how bad I was being. 'Cause actually, okay, so we're getting real. We're in the judgment-free zone.
Yeah,
I
listen,
used
this
to be
is
so bad.
yeah.
I would bite my toenails as a kid.
I do that.
She caught me doing that, and she was like, "Okay, you need fucking help." So she put that sewage. It smelled like skunk ass nail polish on my fingers, and I couldn't bite them. But it made me like because then I had anxiety, I guess, and I had no outlet to cope with the anxiety of whatever I was dealing with at the time. Parents divorced, whatever it may fucking be. Feels bad, man. But whenever the nail polish wore off after 14 days, I just relapsed, and then it became actually a really big problem. And then I was biting my nails constantly, like hangnails galore. I even had like a toenail bleed one time.
What the fuck? Greek is so flexible. He's putting his toes in his mouth.
I've come a long way, and now I have the longest. I mean, I know they're not very long at all here, but this is like the best I've ever had so far, as far as like fingernails go. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to let it go. I really want to stop doing it, but it's fucking tough. So I feel for even though I feel like a cigarette smoker, it's like a self-inflicted gunshot wound ultimately. But I feel like oh, I want to quit. I'll quit tomorrow. I'll quit whenever because this shit, I don't even catch it, dude. It's like I don't even know what caused it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
All right.
You smoke cigarettes, Trihex?
No, I do not. I'm saying that I can.
Oh.
A smoker who often will be like, "Oh, I'll quit tomorrow," or "I'll deal with that later on." I have more problems right now. It's like it's not a now problem, even though it's your organs deteriorating and whatnot.
Yeah, no. Well, smoking becomes like something you need. Like people that smoke. I used to smoke when I was younger. I quit when I was like 4 years ago. Yo, Greek, you got me vaping at BlizzCon, dude. Yo, Greek would roll around BlizzCon, just like fucking waddling around our places. Just fucking waddling away, dude. Yeah, dude. Nice. No, I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying. He
said waddling.
Oh, I say that about everybody. The fat joke or something? What the fuck? God damn it! No, I'm just saying. Greek, he vaped a shitload. You got a nice vape though. I leached your vape. Remember?
Yeah. What's your addictions, Mitch? Do you have any addictions? Are you addicted?
I was addicted to masturbation. I was addicted to. I've been addicted to cigarettes, masturbation, bitching. What else? Let me think.
Is masturbation really an addiction? Like,
yes, dude. I'm on.
All right, let's clarify.
I do it a lot. I don't know.
2 or more times daily is addiction, right? For masturbation. Can we
really?
agree on that one?
Yeah, what about once a day?
If you're starting to miss important events in your life because you have to masturbate, like if your kid is at school and you get a call from the principal and you're like, hold on, give me like 20 minutes, and you have to like fucking jerk it off or something.
Are you talking about yourself, Destiny?
Yes, all the time. Then you probably have a problem. If you're starting podcast 45 minutes late.
Destiny, I was masturbating. Destiny's addicted to debating.
I am. Actually, on Trihex's story, I actually used to bite my fingernails a fuck ton. And then I got into a debate with some guy over cigarette smoking. And I was like, cigarette smoking is so stupid. Like, why would you do that? You're killing yourself. And the guy's like, this is a really hard habit to break. You don't understand. And I'm like, what do you mean? You just stop doing it. And the guy's like, you can't even stop biting your fucking fingernails. How are you going to tell me not to stop smoking? And I was like, oh, shit. And after they said that was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, oh well, fuck. Well, I have to stop biting my fingernails. I'm a huge hypocrite. And then that's what got me to stop doing
Is
it.
this
So.
a story about
Wow.
someone winning a debate against you?
How did that happen, dude?
Small world, how that coexisted with what I brought up here as well.
Did your
Crazy.
Did you ever have family members tell you crazy shit? I remember my grandma used to tell me if I bite my fingernails as a kid, that your stomach would like fill up with fingernails because it never dissolved for like 7 years or some
God.
shit.
What the fuck?
Scary.
They told me if I swallowed my
I've
gum.
heard that about like instant ramen at Walmart. I've heard that about
Gum?
Watermelon seeds.
I heard
Yeah.
that about I heard it about McDonald's buns because they contain like an
Formaldehyde.
abnormal
Wait.
amount of shit in them.
I heard that McDonald's French fries cure balding. Is this
What?
true?
Oh, no.
no.
If McDonald's French fries cured balding, there wouldn't be a single bald
No,
man in the United States.
I hear that there was like something in the French fries that like can actually regrow hairs or some shit like that. Like it was a fucking news article, I swear.
A
I'm not
news
just making it
article,
up.
dude.
Yeah, it was
Clickbait-
something.
Wait,
filled with
clickbait
bullshit.
news in 2018? What you
No.
reading? Pop up?
I don't know,
Facebook
dude.
mentions?
I just somebody link it. I think it said that shit somewhere. It said like
Yeah,
that.
That's fucking bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. I swear. Someone linked the article, man. It's not
Top
bullshit.
not
20 facts
bullshit.
about McDonald's
Listen,
you wouldn't believe.
if you read it on the internet, it's not bullshit, all right?
I mean, it's
I
true.
remember my
It's
grandma
bullshit.
saying if I swallow watermelon seeds, I'll grow a watermelon tree.
Yeah.
you watched Rugrats and thought that shit was real.
Yo, Dank
All
Quan,
right,
what
next.
up, dog? How you been,
What's
bro?
poppin'? I'm
Yeah,
chilling, bro.
shit, bro. We go way back, dog. I love you,
We
dude.
do.
Yeah,
I like
me
you,
and Dank Quan go to like 5 years back, bro. You and Leaky Booty and you got a dollar.
Shout
Where
out
they at?
Leaky. They
Where
chilling.
they at?
Living
Oh, they
life.
chilling?
You know,
Hell yeah, dude.
university. Yep.
That's what's up. All right. Wait, who do I not know here? Boogie? I don't think we've ever met. What's up? I'm Mitch. Nice to meet you. That's
Hi,
what's
Boogie.
up. Rajj Patel. What's up, dude?
I think we know each other. We just have.
Yeah,
nice
we're
to meet
we're
you.
like
Nice to meet
you
you.
know in the same circle.
We're in the same.
Feel
Yeah.
me? Yeah,
Nice to
yeah.
meet you.
And then Winter Hat guy. I'm not trying to be a dick. Wait. That is Hypohnix, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's up,
I got it. What's up, dude? It's nice to
Pleasure.
meet all you guys. And Trihex, have not met you either. Nice to meet you, dude.
No, you have not. We have not yet, but we're on the same team, so it's all Gucci, baby.
Yeah, we're on the same team, dude. I fuck with you.
May I have another lobster, bro?
Everyone else in here I know too well, to be honest
One
with
more
you.
lobster,
When I
bro.
met Trihex, he almost broke my spine. He picked my fat ass up like bear hug style. I felt like he almost fucking ripped me in half.
Oh, that's what's up.
Sodapoppin's
I-
having
I-
trouble
what's up?
joining at the moment. I don't know. Can Sodapoppin join? He's
Yeah,
apparently there's one more slot. Like there's only
There's one more slot.
yeah. He can just join. Like he's added to the call.
He can just turn on his camera. And
You just
join.
turn. Yeah, you just join. It should be in like the messages area here, Soda, if you're watching. So yeah, just tell Sodapoppin he can just join whenever he wants. He just needs to click join the call. It'll be up like here. It'll just be like a 10
Yeah,
members.
it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So yeah, just tell him to just join the call. Sorry for interrupting you guys. Sorry to ruin the flow. Do you wanna move on to the next question, guys?
Sure.
I didn't answer
Yeah.
mine.
Well, yeah,
but
we
mine's
only did
okay.
like 2 addictions so far.
Oh
We're bad
yeah.
hosts.
Oh okay. Sorry. Yeah. Carry on. So, who have we missed? Who wants to tell? Boogie? Do you want to go
I've
to
been
Andy?
boring.
Yeah,
Alright,
dude.
go.
Like I have like a severely addictive personality, so I have to be careful with everything I do. Obviously, I picked food as a vice, and look what I did with that. I almost ate myself to death. So like in a post-surgery world, I got to focus on like healthy addictions, and I keep falling into like really unhealthy addictions. Like I got a divorce, and so I found out it's way easier to date when you're not 600 pounds, and you're also kind of famous on the internet. So like I was like meeting like every girl that wanted to meet me for a while,
Yo,
which was like bad.
Watch out for
and-
that, bro. That's,
then, like,
that's the
I'm-
rough life.
Yeah, like that was. I mean, it was. I don't know. It wasn't fun. I wasn't enjoying
I've
it.
been there, bro. I've been there.
But I'll tell you the thing that really fucking drove it home how addictive I am is they put me on OxyContin post surgery to recover,
Woo, boy.
and I got the like at first it was just helping with the pain, right? But then as the pain began to fade, and I'm on my 3rd week of like painkillers or whatever, I got that sense of euphoria you get with Oxy, and I'm like, oh my god! I threw the rest of them away. I'm like, no.
You're in the
No,
club
no, no,
all
no,
of a
'cause
sudden.
You should have mailed
Right.
it to me, brother.
Like I was like, man, this feels good, and I'm happy, and I shouldn't feel good and happy because there's a giant hole in me, and one of my organs just got ripped apart. This is bad. This is fucking bad. So I had like 20 Oxy left, and I fucking threw them down the garbage disposal.
Soda, Poggy.
Congratulations.
Hi, Soda.
Hey.
How you doing? Welcome.
There's a lot of people here. You guys just continue on. where
Yeah,
you
just
left off and
listen,
just slide right
Soda.
in.
You browse Reddit. You do whatever you want to do, mate. You relax. When we'll come to you when we come to you, mate. There's a
Sounds
big
like a deal.
there's a
Wait,
big
is this the
queue,
same
mate.
Soda that was talking mad shit on Greek in those live stream fails clips? Is that the same one?
Yeah, he did break my heart, but you know what? Whatever, man. I'm a tough cookie. I'm my biggest hater. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah.
I think the
Here we
most important stuff is the things I say to Greek off stream rather than on stream.
Yeah. He's off stream. Me and Soda, we chill a lot we spend a lot of hours together. So it's no hard feelings, mate. I think what people like to do is that they like to make a big deal out of little things just to stir up controversy because they're bored, you know. He said I wasn't. We played a game when we were during streaming, and he said it wasn't too good.
I'd rather explain it.
Yeah,
we
go
were
on.
playing a game called.
There you go.
Yoink! That my podcast now.
we were gonna play a game. Greek very much wanted to play Age of Empires 2. I said okay. But I don't really know how to play. He's like, okay, it's fine. So we played it. And Greek, the entire time, for 2 hours straight, didn't say anything other than, Chance, we're owning. I've got this. For 2 hours straight. Nothing else. We lost. At the end of the game ended. Greek then proceeded to AFK and talk to Tyler for 15 minutes with I just twiddled with my fucking thumbs. And I said,
I'm sorry.
Duo streaming.
I forgot that you needed hard carrying streaming, and I should be in a call with you all the time. So, hey, next time I'll entertain your stream and my stream. My bad.
But my fault in the end was I was up for a while and I worded it pretty harshly.
I mean, listen, I don't care, dude. I don't fucking. It's the stream.
I know
Hurt you a little bit, Greek.
It hurt me a little bit because people were making such a fuss about it. That's what hurt me. The chat hurt me, not Sodapoppin.
Well, I mean, so many people probably saw the clips and thought there was actually real
drama,
beef.
yeah.
So
but
it's
there's
like,
no drama.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. Clip champ, you fucked everything, Twitch. You fucked us. What is this clip? It is a clip chat thing. Everything's a huge fuss. And the same with live stream fails. Everything's a big fucking deal. It's all drama. They are bored. They want content. They'll take things out of context and make it into something when it's not. That is simple. But
Yo, speaking about live stream fails, did you see the guy who got fucking knocked out by being hit with a
skateboard, yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I'm done with Hollywood Boulevard. It's like the trashiest of the trash. The people there are just so fucking... Yo,
dude, it's disgusting.
There's such trashy fucks walking around Hollywood Boulevard all the time. Luckily, I look like I'm fucking 13, so no one's gonna come and like check me. But like, fuck, man, there's such trash there. This one guy like is the weirdest aggressive move ever. He was in the back of my fucking camera shot, like way in the back at a bar. He called through. He goes, "Yo, am I on film?" I'm like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" He's like, "Yo, I actually know you. You used to buy weed from my weed shop." And I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "What the fuck? Why you filming me, dog?" I'm like, "I'm not filming you. I just moved it. All right, you were in the background shot." He's like, "What the fuck?" Then he called me over to his table. He's hanging out with a couple like fucking Dutch people. He introduces me to them. The guy asked for a picture with me, and he's like, "That's the least you could do, dog. Take a picture with them." I'm like, "Okay." And then he hands me a handful of weed. He's like, "Here you go, man." And I'm like, "Okay, that's weird." And then he's like, "Why are you fucking filming me, dog?" And he like started like pushing. Like I'm like, dude, the most weird fucking bipolar, like aggressive fucking losers in the world are on Hollywood Boulevard.
You should have just took the weed and run. Really, at the.
I took it. I handed it to someone else. I'm not smoking this weird aggressive weed. This shit has bad. It's probably laced with fucking like iPod dust.
Okay, so. By the way, I'm just going to change the subject real quick. You see these things called diffusers? They smoke. Well, basically, when I was at Ice Poseidon's house, he showed me one of these things that diffuse, and they diffuse scent. And I'm telling you, dude, the peppermint scent, it's meant to keep you motivated. It really does work. I'm just let you know.
Okay.
So
Do you want me to be super nerd out on those things?
Yes.
Real quick?
Yes.
Okay. You need to buy one. It's $100. The
Oh
ones
my
that
god! I spent like $10 on this.
Okay, the ones that are all smoky and shit, it either mixes it with water or heat. You got to get this glass one that it just basically takes the essential oil and it puts it into the fucking like engine and it like nebulizes it. So all it does is like put like micro dots of the essential oil in the air. And also, I know I'm a fucking complete nerd for knowing this, but I know a lot about essential oils. Those big things of oil, like the biggest scam ever is like fake essential oil. So you got to get like real essential oil, and it's like insanely healing. Like lavender is really good for sleep.
Yeah.
Frankincense is really fucking good for a million things. But you got to make sure you get the right one, man. That one is like not good because when you
come on, Andy.
No, you change the chemical makeup and you change like a lot of shit about like doing it through like water or through heat. I'm telling you, I'm a fucking nerd with that shit.
Okay.
How about this? I'll buy you one. I'll buy you one.
Wait,
I'll buy you-
really?
Love your oils.
You'll
man.
buy me
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, I'll buy you the right thing.
Oh, okay, free. Nice, dude.
Yo,
Or you could just
I
link
don't
me.
wanna-
Go on, go carry on, son.
I want to change subject. Hypohnix. You happy
up,
about
brother?
being on, you being happy about
What?
He's been up for
Yeah,
24
yeah,
hours.
Honestly, I'm terrified to stream every day right now, just because
Yeah.
I have to change my content, but at the same time, I don't want to, but I don't have a choice anymore. But it does feel good to be back, and being banned for a month was like I mean, at first it was like easy, but like after a week, I started losing my mind because I've always been so used to streaming for 3 years in a row. So I started like watching streamers again and whatnot, and I don't know, it's something frustrating watching streamers but not being able to talk or anything like that. So I lost my any favor of wanting to watch any streamers at that point because it would just aggravate me. And then I said, you know what, I'm not going to be in this house anymore with my roommates. I'm just going to go visit my family and whatnot because watching other people stream, I don't know, it fucks with you because you want to stream so bad.
The competitive side of it is almost like you're watching a race start and you have to wait. Like everyone gets a head start. You're just watching them go.
Yeah, I just felt
It
like I
sucks.
watched life pass by me. And I mean, it was nice. I was able to smell the roses in life and relax for a little bit. But I don't know, you start losing your mind when it's the only thing you've been doing for such a long time and then you're forced to take a break for 4 weeks. By the time I got to the end of it, I was not even looking forward to coming back to streaming. I'm just like, I'm scared. I have to get back into
You ever
this.
do outdoor IRL or no?
I did for 2 weeks, but because my viewers harassed me too much with the locations I would go into, I stopped doing it because it was just it was a bad vibe. You know, people would call in, pretend to be an Uber, and that's funny and all, but I was stupid about it. Like I was like, oh guys,
Yeah.
I'm walking into this specific Pizza Hut. Don't call in.
You
I learned my
doxed
lesson.
yourself.
Yeah, I doxed myself for the first few days, but then after a while, I didn't dox myself, and they would still mess with me. And like
Yeah,
Twitch was like,
yeah.
you know, you're being a public problem, so
Yeah.
stop doing that.
Have most of the people here been with Twitch for like more than like 5 years or back on Justin TV and shit?
No.
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 Yeah.
I think I'm right at 5 years actually.
Yeah.
Even I guess in the past like 2 or 3 years, the environment on Twitch has changed so much.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I've always been like
Yeah.
pretty edgy with my content, but like I feel like today I have to, like when I say today, like in this kind of age, like over the past few months, you have to be like really careful about every single thing you say. I always feel like it's
Yeah.
possible that you're gonna catch a ban for like the most random
I
shit.
know.
Like it's at
yeah.
it's at the point where like if I get an email from somebody with the first name that's like the head of Twitch partnerships, like I get like nervous as soon as I see it on my phone. It's like, oh fuck, but it's like some random fan email me. It's like, oh my god, like holy shit, I thought I was fucking banned again for some shit.
No, trust me.
How
If
many-
I hear
feel
my
like-
phone vibrate at night, I think it's Twitch staff and my heart stops.
I feel like I fly under the radar. Of course, I don't get like quarter of the views you guys do, but like I get 1,500, 2,000 concurrent, and I feel like I fly under the radar. There's a few people I know at Twitch, and they know my content, but I feel like I get away with a lot of shit I shouldn't get away with. Like especially if I make a mistake. I've never received a ban to this day, and I'm sure they're gonna start paying attention to me now. But I'm just it's so surprising because I'm like, man, I'm surely getting banned for that.
I feel like
Nope.
I feel like it's not what you do or what is done on your stream. It's how you react or handle
How
it.
your community reacts as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's about how
definitely.
everything.
Can I
reacts,
just do
like-
fake reactions like there's tits on a YouTube video and I'm like, oh my god, that is against toss. I better close that out.
Well, I don't know what with nudity. It's weird. Like they'll just auto.
I mean, what you got to do is just
man.
that you've got to. It's all in context. Like if you say something and it's in the wrong sort of context, you can get banned. So if you just say something and you're like, if somebody says a bad word when you're streaming a game, like any bad word at all. If you make a huge deal about that word being said and make a huge deal about it, then that's a problem. But if you just continue on with the game and ignore it, that is how you get away with it. And also, the way Twitch works is, Boogie, is if you get reported, that's how people, like, if you do something and you don't get reported, you can get away with it. You could literally...
Right.
Oh, I wouldn't talk about this shit publicly.
You can literally... no, yeah, I mean, like...
I wouldn't mention that.
but
publicly.
I'm just saying, like, it
Move
was all
on.
on reports,
There's so many
mate.
things I would love to tell people, but it's like at the same point, there's so many people I don't want to tell. Greek,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
never mind.
You fucked everything up, Greek. You ruined
I was
it
just
all.
gonna say that, like, back in the gap when I was on the Mario Maker viralness, and I had like 8K average plus at any given time. A random Twitch cop like hit me up in the email report and was like, yo, I need you to chill on Because like I showed a Filthy Frank video on stream. It was the one with the ET alien. It had like the freaking like the 18-inch alien dildo dick on stream. But it was like it was censored. But so like you can see it was a phallic shape, and I'm like, oh, it's not a problem. It's censored. YouTube allows it. So what the fuck am I worried about?
That's what, yeah.
Like I showed it on stream because I was like, hey, it's funny or whatever. And then like I got like mass reported. He was like, yo, you got like 10+ reports. Apparently that's enough to get a hot button at that point. So I learned like there's like a system a little bit when it comes to like people will report you, but if it's like an ass load at one time, then clearly you fucked up according to multiple perspectives, and at that point you're in deep shit. So
I got in trouble for playing. I think a lot of people got in trouble for this, but playing the grapefruit method. Do you remember that video that was really?
Oh my god!
I played it on stream, but this is like, well, it was like 3 years ago when Twitch was a little bit. Yeah, don't do it. But it was like I think it was like 3 years ago. I got in trouble, big trouble.
Oh my god!
But this is, I mean, now it'd be probably like an insta ban, but then it was a little bit looser.
Mitch and I both in the early days of WoW section would click Immigrers. We showed so many.
Oh my god, dude, the amount of
It's like,
Dude,
dude, if you go back,
Dude.
if you go back to the JTV days, the shit that built, I don't want to say like built Twitch, but like it will blow your fucking mind. Well, like even if you go back and watch early clips, like I remember back in the day, one thing that used to be funny. I don't know if you guys did this or not. But like you'd take like your huge stream when you had like 200 viewers, okay? Because this is like huge streams, and you would go around and you would make fun of other people streaming. Like you'd go to JTV and you'd browse like the random IRL section, which is what JTV ironically started as.
Like non-gaming, you mean, right?
Yeah, non-gaming. Well, that's what JTV was originally, was non-gaming, right? And you'd go and you just like look at streams and your whole fan base would be there like laughing at them and abusing them and spamming their chat and shit, and like nobody cared about any of this, and everybody was just like having a, I mean, I say having a good time, but obviously at the expense of the person that you're trying to get a rise out of and shit. But oh man, dude, the early Twitch days were like,
well, I mean, to prove
West.
how much it's changed, Ice Poseidon was an actual Twitch streamer. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
the RuneScape songs.
I can remember just watching, you know, back in the day, watching Mitch, Wreckful, and all those sort of guys, you know, clicking on Immigrers. There was some, like, I saw a lot of poop dicks. A lot of dicks and poop on it.
The thing is, they would like switch, you know?
Yeah, they would
start
switch.
off as, like,
Yeah, happy little.
normal
Oh, the
picture,
gifts there.
and then it would swap to a big ass black dick. Like, why did that happen? I don't understand why that happened.
That happened this year.
I mean, it probably still. I don't even look at Imgers anymore. I just fuck Imgers, dude.
You get the ban if that happens now, right?
Yeah, well, it depends. If you react to it, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to get
that's what
I
I did.
accidentally opened 4chan one night when I was sharing my desktop or whatever, and that's the biggest trouble I ever got into. And they're like, "Well, look, you didn't accidentally show like a dick or anything, so it's okay. This is a warning or whatever." But I just thought about how lucky I wasn't just like a spread open child's butthole or something. You know?
Oh god.
Because that's what 4chan is. It's all children's buttholes.
Oh, well, as long as you're under the Overwatch section, you should be okay.
Don't get Destiny started with child pornography. I talked to him for like 2 hours about this one time. Remember that? No, it's you and that Britney girl. Do you remember that, Destiny?
Yeah, I remember this.
Dude, that was
Shout out
ridiculous.
Brittany Vinci.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't know what.
Now
Wait, you
banned,
debated Brittany Venti?
Yeah, and some Britney girl and him were arguing about child pornography and how it should be. I don't
It's
know
a
what.
big
Yeah,
mistake.
but she's a troll
Yeah,
though,
let's
right?
not-
Yeah, that's
No,
like-
she's not a troll. She's legitimately fucking retarded. She's not.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whoa,
she's
whoa,
not-
whoa,
If you say that she,
whoa,
if you think she's a troll, she trolls in real life. She trolls on Twitter. She trolls on YouTube, and she trolls off stream. If your
At
whole
what
life,
point is it trolling then, right?
Yeah, there's no
it's not
off
trolling.
switch.
Yeah.
I too, I'm like, this is not Casey Strong. People compare her to her. No,
She's
it's
not
good
like
for
Casey
people.
Strong. Okay,
Like,
I haven't watched
her
her stream, I
IQ
just
is
seen
legit.
clips.
I didn't know that.
But anyways, though, moving off that.
With addictions, who haven't we got to the addictions? I don't think we've done Hypohnix.
We're still
yet.
doing that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
why not?
are we
Let's
still on
just blast through them. Let's just do a quick. Quick.
Okay. Much like Boogie, I kind of have like a very addictive tendency on whatever I do in life. Either it be cross country when I was like in high school, I was addicted to running. I don't know why, but it was just something I was into. But as like what I'm addicted to right now, I guess it would be like stimulants, like caffeine,
Okay.
pre-workout. Like I'm so addicted to it, I could take like a 500 milligrams of caffeine and go to sleep. It just doesn't affect my system anymore. So I'm starting to do, taking breaks from it.
That's going to catch up with you eventually, dude.
Oh, it's
Would
yeah.
you do pre-workout
Use that Tyler
even
one
if you don't
discount
work
code,
out?
right?
Dude,
No, I go and work out, but I'm just saying like it does not.
I was
affect me
taking
anymore.
Blood Rush, and I was taking Blood Rush,
That's
and Yeah, I'm telling you, it catches up to you. This blood rush, it catches
Wait,
up to you.
Why were you
Are most
taking
pre-workouts literally just like jacked in caffeine? Isn't that all they are? Or
Yeah,
is it
it's
more?
literally.
Well, they
like,
have some vitamins and shit too, right?
all I'm saying is
Yeah,
those
it's like
gaming.
it's 2 forms of caffeine, Guaranine,
Yeah.
right? And taurine. There's like
So
it's
like
like
powder.
four. It's like 4 stimulants all at once.
Wait, taurine's a stimulant? I thought that was like bull semen. Is that true?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard of bull semen being in Red Bull. Who's heard of that? Yeah, I have heard of that. But yeah,
Who's jacking off bulls?
I don't know. Some guy is
I feel
like,
like a
oh, back at work.
multi-billion-dollar company
What a
would
shitty
add
job.
bulls.
Why jack them off? Just put like a fucking bull pocket pussy in them and fold the bull and put a hole in the wall. It's a bull-shaped glory hole that he fucks.
That's bullshit.
Fuck.
They have like bull semen farms where it's just a bunch
Well, yeah,
of bulls
pre-workout.
and they freeze the sperm to send to the cattle farm.
I guess that's one of the addictions. But
Oh,
Trihex, are you addicted to any pre-workouts, or are you just like kind of going stimulant free?
Actually, you'd be proud. You'd be proud to hear this one. In the beginning, my diet and macros were so poor because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing back in 2015 when I started lifting that I did use pre-workout. And I assumed that everyone who worked out used it. And then I met a guy who didn't use pre-workout. I was like, well, how do you get in the zone? How do you get the pump and whatnot? He's like, oh, well, if you diet appropriately, you'll have the metabolism and energy to actually go lift. So then when I went on macros finally in 2017, I did that, and I haven't needed pre-workout since.
Wow.
The only thing I use now is BCAA to keep going.
I guess
that?
like
What did you say? BCA?
BCAAs.
What is that?
Branch amino acids.
Yeah, amino acids. It helps you. It's like think of it like metaphorical gas to keep your car going in the workout. Like water will do a lot for you, obviously, to refuel everything. But like getting aminos during workout will just help your muscles.
And amino's like fat? Is that like fish oil? Is that an amino acid? Or am I wrong here?
No, well, fish oil is usually used for omega-3s, which is like used for. Okay, yeah. So
my bad. I thought we're good.
Speaking of working out, I have a question to my other chubby brothers.
What's up, brother?
Me, Greek, and Boogie. Did you guys know that lifting weights, doing weight training, is better for weight loss than cardio?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they really focused on that, like the pre-op thing.
They told
said
me the opposite.
They told me 10 minutes of cardio every day to create the fat burning chemicals that your body wants to produce. So if you just do 10 minutes of cardio every day, get out of breath for 10 minutes, you're good. But when it comes to weight loss, you really want to build muscle, because building muscle is the best way to change your basal metabolic rate. So if you don't have a good, and that was one of the biggest issues I faced, because my body wasn't producing testosterone for the first 40 years I was alive. So until I started taking synthetic testosterone, my muscle to fat ratio was ridiculous. I had non-existent muscle. And so, yeah, lifting weights is a huge, huge factor. And then one of the biggest issues, a lot of people who get the surgery, they can lose more muscle than fat because your body wants to burn muscle before it burns fat, because it knows that's related. Like that's that's one of the biggest issues you have to fight.
And if you lose weight through just cardio, you're losing muscle and fat.
Yep.
If you do weight training, you're losing fat, but you're gaining muscle, and the muscle also speeds your metabolism up, so you're burning fat for longer. But yeah, man, I thought that was cool. Like that was the most recent shit I learned.
You really want to use cardio to like affect your calorie in, calorie out things. Like, because you have to eat a certain amount of food in order to work out, but are you hitting your calorie deficit if you want to lose weight while building muscle? And if you're not meeting that with diet alone, you can just like add in an hour of cardio, and that'll give you the extra, like, because an hour of cardio will burn, I did the math here, but let's just pretend it's like 400 calories, right? And that'll give you maybe what you need if you're on like a hypothetical like 2,400 calorie intake. You can get to that deficit, and then you'll be losing weight for sure.
You spelled weight wrong, by the way.
Wait, don't you just have to stay away from like sugar to lose weight? Isn't that like the biggest thing? It's just like,
I mean, obviously the best thing you can do is try to focus proteins and avoid sugar, and avoid any
like
stupid
you can eat as many
like
vegetables and then like meat and shit as you want. You just stay away from sugar, right? And you'll lose
Well,
weight.
like
It's not that simple.
Not necessarily. You
No.
can still eat too many calories and not burn enough.
Well,
It's
the
hard
thing
to
is that
eat
like
it.
if you're eating healthy, it's really hard to eat a fuck ton of calories. Like if you're only eating like
Yeah.
vegetables and meats and shit, there's no way that you're gonna overeat calories if you're only eating chicken breast. Like a whole chicken breast is what, try like 300 calories. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Between, like,
fattier
140
meats. It's
300.
easier if you want to do like
Proteins require a
paleo or
lot of
whatever. If
chewing.
you're eating like super fatty meats, you could go over in calories like
Right,
that.
you got to be real careful, like with bacon and shit like that. I know that's like Reddit's thing about keto or whatever, and I get it, and it
Keto,
tastes good and it's
hacking.
fine,
What,
right?
bacon?
Yeah, like bacon, they're like, oh, I can eat unlimited bacon, which I guess you kind of probably could if the keto works the way it does, but
It's very conditional. That's a very specific diet. It's more like a body hack more than an actual full-on diet. But
Right,
I
exactly.
don't want to bore you with all the details there. But
Like
back to the
bacon
what Mitch was
only,
bringing up there about that, about the whole like, can I just like eat vegetables all day? What that really, what you're trying to get to actually, that the heart of the problem there is that it's very easy to overeat carbs, which will lead to fat storage immediately. That's the thing you have to worry about here. All the fun shit, breads, cereals, grains, pastas, anything fun. I mean, French fries, donuts, again, anything bready in particular are all carbs, and it's very easy to overeat them.
You ever notice, maybe it's just me, but you go to a nice restaurant and when they have like real fresh baked bread, like that's warm with butter, a lot of times that's better than the entree that you get.
yeah.
It's like fucking god
Especially
tier.
in Greece when you get to the bakers in the morning. What
Oh,
I used to do, I
ale
used to do with my.
malaka.
That's what I used to do with my friends. We used to go to the nightclubs in the evening. When I was younger, I was a bit of a party animal, boys. Like, you know.
Hey,
Hey,
stop it.
I used to go to the clubs, you know, dance around. You know, I had girls on my hands. You know, they were dripping wet. You know, because I was a fucking god.
Was this in
but-
VR or was this real life?
No, this is real life, mate. But anyways, in the mornings, because you know nightclubs go from 12 o'clock at night to normally 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning, you only had to wait like an extra hour and a half, about 7 o'clock, for the bakery to be fresh, like fresh baked goods from a Greek bakery. And I'm telling you, boys, fresh baked, just. Okay, never mind. All right, so
In Greece, also we had a
Pre-cum confirmed.
instead of an
Pre-cum
ice cream,
confirmed.
instead of an ice cream man, we had a bread truck. And
Yes!
the bread truck would like drive around and ring a bell. And
No, actually,
fresh
no,
bread.
that's actually a thing, isn't it? They actually do
Yes.
have bread trucks. I'm not even
Fucking
kidding.
Greece is awesome.
Where?
You guys have
Yeah,
never been
in
to
Greece, there's bread
Greece
trucks
is
instead
so
of ice
dope.
cream trucks. I'm serious.
The fuck? Do they have
Yeah.
a song that they play when they roll around?
Yeah, they're like, come on,
here's your
fatties, come on,
bread, here's
fatties."
your bread.
I don't know if it's
get
as extreme
bad.
across all of Europe, but in Germany it was similar. There's like bakeries fucking everywhere. At least it seems compared to the United States. I don't see as many bakeries around here, but if you walk around, I don't know, the
Have any
two
of you
towns
guys
I've been
been
in
to Germany?
4 a.m. bakery
Is that correct?
smell is better than any smell in the world.
That's
4
not-
a.m. what?
When you say bakery, do you mean like, is that meant to be like a sweets bakery or like a bread?
No,
bakery?
No, like a
bread.
bakery, like with tons of different types of breads, like croissants and just I don't know shit that I don't even know what it's called. But there's tons of different types of breads.
Damn.
Well, yeah, but not like I'm not talking like that. Like you would walk and there'd just be like a little corner store that's just a bakery. It's not like a whole like supermarket. It's literally just a bakery, and you'd find like these things everywhere.
Wait, have any of you guys been to Germany? I'm actually going there tomorrow, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. Why would you be
I
scared?
went
The
to-
Nazis have been
I've
gone
been
for like
to
70 years.
I don't know. I'm going to Germany, then Amsterdam. I'm IRL streaming
dude,
with Raynat. I think we're gonna
Oh,
go.
Oh, you
Just
go.
started a stream there.
Nice. You go to
Yeah.
Germany with Ray Noodle, mate. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
with
fun.
the noodle, dude.
That's-
Yeah,
That's gonna be good. You gonna pick up girls? What's going on? What are you gonna be doing?
yeah. I'm gonna pick it up. Hello, girls, Greek. How'd you know, dude?
Dude, I tell you what's good to go to Germany. The German Christmas market. I know a friend that went there once. What happened? What happened? Was it some woman attacked you? Didn't she?
Yeah, well, Kirk and I dressed up. Kirk dressed up as Santa Claus, and I dressed up as an elf, and we got into the Christmas market, and then we got kicked out. And there's a clip of it. There's a girl that came up that was American, and we were getting kicked out, and she comes up and she's like, "They don't like ugly Americans." And then I told her to fuck off, basically.
Wait, where did this happen at?
At a Christmas market in Germany. In Europe, what I noticed about IRL streaming is people are a little bit more cold. They're not as
They're like assholes about it.
Yeah, I mean, not. I don't know.
Um,
Yeah, like I had the. I don't know. They're just not as friendly.
Well,
I guess.
IRL streaming in general is like, especially if you have a selfie stick, it's just so awkward. Like, it's the most awkward thing ever when you're just walking around in public, like literally being belligerent, and everyone's just staring at you like, "What the fuck's wrong with this person?" Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think
It
viewers
is-
really fathom what it looks like in real life.
It's so
it looks
awkward.
ridiculous. Like, yeah, I
got-
think they do fathom, dude. There's a lot of pictures of Ice just like.
You've
with
got to
his-
remember these.
With his
Ice
these
is a
backpack on
fucking-
and the thing sticking out his fucking head like
Yeah.
some shit.
There's the
Ice
clip
is a
that I was talking
Tasmanian
about right
devil,
there.
though.
Yeah.
There's the clip right there. I linked it to you.
what clip did you link?
It's the one of me telling that girl off. in the
let's
Christmas
watch
market.
this. Hang on, give us a second, guys. I'm watching it right
They-
now.
they
checked our
timed-
bag and everything. They checked the backpack.
Yeah, they checked the bag. We bought tickets at the front and we asked if this was okay.
And they said it was okay.
Last time I checked, you don't know what the hell's going on. So why are you coming up right here in my face?
Because I don't want.
You don't know what's going on. So why don't you turn around and mind your own business?
Yeah, how about that? That
How about
sounds
that?
good.
Turn
Merry
around.
Christmas.
Mind your own business. Well, you're making our country look horrible right now. We're talking to them. We're having a friendly conversation.
Jeez.
Oh, Greek
Sorry
Alpha
about
in the
that.
chat, boys.
We were unsure. We talked to the people at the.
Greek Alpha in the chat. There we go.
I was gonna call her like a bitch, but I didn't want to do it on TOS.
Oh
you
my
know?
god, dude! There was I was eating oysters at this like place in Paris, and I was like not even that loud, but it was kind of a quaint place, and maybe I was an asshole for streaming it, but I was just having a normal conversation with my chat, and I wasn't being like super autistic. I wasn't being super loud. This guy, and I was like, yeah, you know, blah blah blah. This guy walks up, he gets out of his seat, and he leans down into my ear and he goes, "Go fuck yourself," and he walks out. I was so shell shocked, and it
man.
was just like took me by surprise. I really
Was it?
wasn't ready
Did it
to
get
film.
clipped?
Go
It did
fuck
get clipped.
yourself.
Link
Oh,
it,
man,
link
I
it,
wanna
Andy,
see that.
link it, mate.
Can we link
I
that?
guess-
That's so funny.
I don't know if I could find it, but let me see if I can find it.
But yeah, Chance, you
Just
look
in-
tired, mate. You look tired. Are you good? Are you good? I can tell you're you're gonna go
No,
to.
I'm
good?
listening. No, I'm actually enjoying this. I'm fine.
It-
As long as
it-
I'm
you
just-
look
I'm taking
cozy.
up a camera spot though. I am very cozy. I just washed my hair to wake up a little bit.
Wait, did you stream for another 24 hours?
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
He's always.
You're
he's-
insane, bro.
Yeah, he's on stream.
I
mode.
found it. Oh my god, I can't believe I found it.
Where
Hold
is
on.
it? Where is it?
I like.
Okay, link it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's just, oh god.
Okay, give me a second.
To people and being a dick to people, but when I shake it up a little bit, shake things up a little bit by being weird or being a little bit obnoxious and a little bit. Thank you. Fuck you too.
What the fuck is that? He just comes up and says, "Go." Look how shocked this woman is. Look how shocked she. Look at her
I'll
face.
say this: he wasn't from Paris.
Look.
But when I shake it up a little
Look
bit,
at this-
shake
look at
things
this
up
woman.
a little bit by being weird or being a little bit obnoxious and a little bit. Thank you. Fuck you too.
He whispered it. What the fuck? Why she? Why? What? That's so weird. Just everybody looked at Andy. Everybody looked at you like it was your fault.
Exactly. That's what pisses me off.
Everybody just looked at you. They were like.
Did you hear the tone of my voice? How quiet I was?
Yeah, you were just whispering. Yeah, it was. I don't know, dude. Some people just got attitude problems, man. I don't know. But you got to remember, when you're talking to a camera in public, they don't know how big your audience is. You're literally just talking to a device.
I know.
They don't know, mate. They just think
I
you're
feel
talking
like
to a
they
camera.
assume that your audience is really small.
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, no, I mean I had like 20,000 viewers. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what's interesting here though? There's like a stigma because if you were like to FaceTime video someone in public, no one does anything. It's adorable, it's cute. But when it's streaming and something they don't understand explicitly, then it's the judgment role. Then it's different.
To be fair,
That's
to
bullshit.
play a little bit of the devil's advocate here, I mean, like, a lot of people record a lot of weird fucking shit. If you're like a total normie that knows nothing about streaming, I could see why you wouldn't want some random dude recording it. Like, you might go jerk off to like your elbows later or some shit. I don't know.
Well, that lady asked me to put my camera down. She's like, "Yeah, this is our special spot," and you know, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, well, I moved the camera. It's not on you anymore. She's like, yeah, but even having the camera out, it's like it kind of ruins the mood. And I'm like, okay. So I put my camera down and I started talking to him for like 20 minutes. And her little snowflake, like fucking fiance or whatever, was being all like passive aggressive. And I was like, not having it. But I don't know if I think I streamed it, but I just had the camera down. I gotta find it somewhere. But they were both like kind of SJWing. Blah, blah, blah.
I had that somewhat happen to me as well when I did IRL streaming for like a short week. Like a guy came up to me, he's like, "Can you show me what you're doing? My girlfriend wants to know." I'm like, "Yeah, here you go. I'm just streaming." And then like as I bring the camera up to his girl, which is like pointing towards me, he's like, "Can you get the fucking camera out of her face?" I'm like, "No, it's on me, not on her face. You get it out of her fucking face. We're gonna fight right now." I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna." No, but you told. What the fuck do you want?
Can you
don't know what they want.
I had
the reason,
grab it.
like, people have asked me why I don't ever fucking do IRL stream, because I do IRL streaming, but I don't do it. I do it here. I just basically do a talk show. But they always ask me why I don't do it on the go. Can you imagine what it's like being a 600-pound dude at a fucking restaurant to begin with? Now I'm talking to a fucking camera. Can you imagine? I'm already stigmatized enough just because I'm taking up 3 fucking seats, okay? And I've ordered 9 meals, all right? And I'm like, "Hey, everybody, you guys want to watch me eat my pork chops?" It's fuck that. Fuck that.
What makes IRL streaming like doable is the chat. Without the chat, like we've all been there where the stream dies and all of a sudden you're just an idiot with a selfie stick.
You feel like the funny thing about that is that like a person on the outside doesn't even know, but it still feels like it's worse.
You just feel alone. It's like, oh, here I am, and like you turn the stream off and then you just like run out of wherever you were, and it's just like, I don't know.
Or you get that horrible feeling when you start talking and like no one is saying anything in chat. You're like, oh god, I was just like 2 minutes ago. Like I'm a total fucking idiot just standing here talking to no one.
But for every snowflake, there are many more people who like love it, want to be on it, they have fun reading the chat, and like there's so many people that want to be involved when they see that you're doing a live stream. But there's just also, the other people that like instead of politely asking you to put the camera away, they just like fucking get super aggressive mode, and like it's so fucking annoying. Like I was in Koreatown and this guy goes, "Oh, I know who you are. Don't put that thing on me." And I'm like,
I remember that.
I was like, the camera's not even on you. It's on me. He goes, "Yeah, but I don't want it on me." I said it's not on you. And then I go, "You're the least interesting person here.
I
Why would I want to film you?"
I remember that. Yeah, that's good.
Dude, when I first, Greg, I linked to a clip. When I first moved to Austin, that was like, there were some people that thought I was like upskirting chicks when I was IRL streaming. And they thought I was no, I wasn't up. I was looking at a fucking dog, and they thought I was peeking their ass cheeks.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this. Hang on. Okay.
Yeah. Huh? I'm filming the dog. What? I'm live in front of 5,000 people. You think I'd be doing something creepy? Like, you really think that? I'm filming the dog. Alright, my fault. I don't know. Like, what the hell? What does she think? I'm like trying to see something?
Mitch was going next to her ass.
IRL streaming, the first person you come across is like ice.
Mitch, you were talking about the clip. You were going like this next to her ass.
Wait,
so
was
what?
I actually?
Yeah, you kind of asked for that a little bit, dude.
Wait, I was actually like giggling. Oh.
Yeah, you're giggling right next to her butt. So I know.
The best thing to do is you have to like learn social cues, right? You talk to someone when the camera's like on you and kind of pulled in a little bit. If they smile and they're talkative, you could kind of move it on them. So, like usually you could ask, but like, if it's just some random person, and I know it makes for better content, but just walking up to a stranger and pushing a camera in their face, that is fucking rude, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, you already lost like half of Twitch chat when you said learn social cues. But
that doesn't matter, Andy, though. Like, you think that one person's opinion is more important than the Reddit fucking karma you're gonna get if you go do that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I take it to a point where like,
yeah, no,
I'll go have fun, I'll go get drunk, I'll like, try to make the stream entertaining, but like when you just flat out walk up to a stranger and push the camera in their face, like that's just a fucking rude thing to do. And it might be content, but like you're just gonna like have a bad time if you always do that. You're always gonna get called out. You're always gonna get someone angry or someone want to fight you. So like, I think there's a way to do IRL without being super invasive all the time. You know?
Like I
Oh
said,
yeah, you got to be just like likable.
Said this before, to be able to do an IRL stream with an objective to give something to somebody or have something to provide to the people, the strangers that you're talking to, is like the best way, in my opinion. Just because you don't feel as guilty like just talking to them randomly, and like you have a purpose of the conversation. It's not just like a random.
I'm giving them my
sorry,
time.
can you
Rajj?
reword that
I'm
again?
giving them my time.
What if you just give them money before you say, "Hey,
Well,
here's $20. Talk to my stream with me."
Sorry, not like pay them. That's not what I mean.
okay.
Just
Well,
like have like a
most
reason to
people
talk
like
to
money.
them. I mean, like what I mean is like you just have like some sort of like reason to interact with them, like a purpose. Like I don't know, you're going out and doing something. I don't know, maybe this is really stupid,
Okay.
but picking up girls or something. You have a in your head. At least it justifies it in your head. I don't know. It makes it easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. So you ready for the next question?
Yep.
This one's a little bit sexual, boys. Gone sexual.
Oh no, not sexual, dude.
It's now of course the sexual question was from Reddit, of course. So I asked my Reddit to ask questions for today, or my Twitter. So if you still wanna maybe get your question across and it hasn't been read out, go to @Greekgodx on Twitter, tweet me your question. You can direct it to a single person if you want. So if you've seen somebody who hasn't been talking very much and you want to, maybe you could even give Destiny a good debate question with your...
Fuck off. Oh, I have to leave in 10 minutes, by the way, just so you know.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
where are you
Okay.
going? You going to Feed and League, Destiny?
No, he's going to get his
No, I'm
kid
going to go
from
pick my
school.
kid up.
Yep, like last time.
Yo.
Yep.
Mitch, you
You
better
have a
watch
child?
yourself. Oh,
yeah,
man.
dude, you
Yeah,
okay?
I got a
Every
child.
time we duo, you always blame me, but you fucking cheat
Mitch,
so
don't
bad.
talk. Mitch, stop. Come
You
on.
feed so
Mitch, please.
bad.
Mitch, don't make me do this.
I love
Mitch,
you. I love you.
please.
Okay.
I love you too, buddy.
I love you too, man.
Okay, so here we go. So this is a good one. How did you lose your virginity?
Oh.
So I've heard Boogie's one. It's really good, and I want to start off with Boogie because this is great. Obviously, I can't answer the question because I haven't. So
Wait, which version of this story do you remember?
I just know it's a great. It made me laugh. All I know.
Okay.
So Boogie, go ahead, brother.
I mean, so
Okay.
that little girl the girl I told you I met
Whoa,
at
you said
Upward Bound.
She
I
was-
mean, she was 14, I was 15,
Yeah.
and we got like a hotel post junior prom, and I took her back there, and it was like super fucking awkward because nobody really knew what we were doing, and we'd done like hand and mouth stuff at that point, but I was too self-conscious to like be on top because I thought I was too fat.
But she rode you like Seabiscuit, right?
Right, and then, so she ends up like crawling on top of me and like sinking me all the way in, and I lasted all of like 30 fucking seconds because I mean we're not using a condom or anything. It's just it's the first.
How did you get a
time.
hotel at 14? Was it your parents? Or
I was
something?
15, and basically I went to this little place called the Jefferson Hotel in Norton, Virginia, and it was this scummy place, but it was also only $18 or $20 a night or something stupid. And so like he's like, well, you need an ID, and I'm like, dude, I don't have an ID. And he's like, all right, well then you can't get a room. And I'm like, okay, but what if I give you $30?
And that worked? Oh, that's awesome.
And that worked. And yeah, so like the next morning, my mom she's like, "Where the fuck were you?" And I was like, "Getting pussy." I thought you were coming home, and I'm like, "Well, I'm home now." And so I called her to let her know everything was okay, and I was on my way home, and I'd borrowed her car. I guess I'm 16 because I'm driving at this point. So I guess I'm 16, but she's
still
like
14 or.
Yeah, I was
she's
about to say
15. I think she's 15. She's like she's less than a year older than me. I was born in July, and so she was born in October. So I guess we had like a 4 or 5 month difference. Anyway, so she fucking my mom yells at me, and she's like, "You get home, you're never gonna see that N-word bitch again. I'm gonna fucking do that." Yeah, seriously, like that's how my mom fucking treated my ex. It was so fucking awful.
Wait, my first girl was black too.
Yeah.
Whoa, your first girlfriend was black?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, it really changes your perspective, I think,
Thanks,
about the
happy
world
about
a
that.
little bit.
Thanks,
Wait,
like,
how does
Randy's
it
my
change
real brother?
What the fuck? It's the same. It's all the same. What
My
do you
first girl was black too.
So anyway, I wrecked the fucking car. It was her car, and it was completely uninsured. And I rammed it into the back of a truck because I was speeding home. And so fuck her. And now she's dead.
And
actually, both of them are. The girl is dead. My mom is dead. Everyone I know and love is dead.
Wait, the girl died?
Whoa.
She died of 39 of like fucking lung cancer. She had breast cancer, and they beat the breast cancer. But then the treatment for the breast cancer gave her lung cancer.
Oh my God, that sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead.
Damn, that's brutal.
I'm serious. You know, she like, why do I get to complain? She's the one that has to be dead. You know, fuck.
God damn. If only we all had that outlook, bro.
That's perspective.
Why people are like, why am I laughing? Because it's like so fucking awkward. Like, what a shit show. Like, seriously, could you imagine struggling to beat cancer for 4 years and then you beat cancer and they tell you to go home and like, you're in full remission, go home. And then 6 months later or 4 months later, you got a nagging cough and you come back and they're like, oh, we probably should have checked you earlier because you have lung cancer and it's now in your throat and brain and you're going to be dead in 6 months.
That's
like,
so sad, man.
Yeah, it's fucking shit show, man.
I gotta go, dude. What is life? Why are we in the computer?
I feel bad, man.
Right now? We gotta go.
Yeah, let's go
on a trip. Can we all go on a trip together? All
yes,
of us?
exactly,
come
man.
to Germany. Yo, come to Germany, bro.
Do we have to stream? Can we just like go on vacation?
Ooh, a real vacation.
We gotta pay for this shit somehow, brother.
I talk about all this depressing shit. The reason I talk about all this depressing shit is for exactly that reason. Like, if you're like, yeah, go enjoy the fucking day. Go do something fun. This is your weekend. Go get some pussy, snort a line of cocaine, whatever you're into. Play some video games. Hang out with a friend. Buy a dog. Hang out with your fucking dog. Go do something fun. You know, and just like enjoy your fucking life. And dogs are work, but I love my little fucker.
Don't do coke.
Yeah, I've never tried coke in my life. I've been in LA for 15 years.
Wait, you've never done coke one time?
I'm pretty sure you get
I've gotten offered it 1,000 times. I've never done it.
It's actually not that. It's not that intense.
I've done opiates before. That's the thing. When Boogie
That's
mentioned
way more
Oxycontin.
intense than coke, right? Like opiates are way more addictive than
yeah,
coke.
but if you do a certain milligram of oxy, there's not a risk of it just killing you right away like coke.
Wait, why? Wait, coke has a high death rate too. You can have like heart problems. Right?
I'm saying coke can kill you
right away. Yeah.
Right away, possibly, if you do a certain amount of milligrams of oxy, and not to mention it's coming from a pharmacy, even though pharmacies and pharmaceutical world is evil in a lot of ways. You know exactly the amount of active ingredient you're taking. It's not just from fucking Billy with a mullet. Like, this is pure cut fucking fish scale, brother. It just got stepped on by 10 other people mixed with a bunch of fucking bullshit.
People used to think that I did fucking yayo every day. They called me Yayo Jones. I literally did cocaine one time, and they all thought I was always coked out of my mind when I was like fucking going crazy and shit.
Jones.
It's cocaine. It's the same thing. Yayo is cocaine.
It's a Spanish term.
Slang you never heard the song? It's like, all I know is yayo, and it's like the fucking dude.
I didn't know it was cocaine though.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
So
that song was the biggest meme in like 2014.
Gucci gang.
Yeah, so Destiny, when did you lose your V card, mate?
I don't remember. My story is really boring. I just had like first girlfriend in high school and we just fucked each other.
Okay, all right.
No
cool.
build-up?
No huge drama there. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Chance?
What about you? For a great God, when are you planning on losing yours?
Oh God!
I don't know. You know, I don't know when I get married, man.
Wait,
when Kitty comes back from the dentist.
If I said that to you, you would have been like, "Mate, I already fucked Mira, mate." But where's the comeback for him?
Well, I was gonna say I fucked his mum, but I don't know if he's. I don't know.
Dude.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is, man.
Destiny, did it last a long time or no?
Of course it didn't. It lasted as long as it lasted as long as his height.
It lasted a long time. I masturbate compulsively, so I have a pretty long.
It lasted longer than one of his debates.
Well, I did too.
All right, so who's next? Chance, go on.
I'll get mine out of the way.
Go on.
There's a black chick. I used nipple lickums. I put pina colada juice on her fucking tits.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know why I don't know if I bought it at Spencer Gift. It wasn't a real sex shop, but I got this thing called nipple lickums, and it was pina colada flavored. And so like it started with trying nipple lickums.
Oh, nipple.
So you're supposed to like put the pina colada juice on their nipples and lick them. So it started out like that and ended out like she was the aggressive one. I don't know if it was 30 seconds, but probably didn't last longer than a minute. And it was in her grandmother's house, and she came home not during sex, but a little bit after.
Oh god.
And it was like a scene from like House Party. Like I went out the back door. It was awkward.
The back door. What is this?
Yeah.
Is that some sort of reference to butthole?
No, I did not have anal sex with her.
Oh, okay.
Dank is giving us an IRL stream as we
he
go,
is.
mate. This is amazing.
I like that.
See, he's giving us. Hey, Dank with the content, boys.
I'm at Paul's old job. I'm at Chowderheads. That's where I was.
Really?
Yeah, sort of.
That was Chowderheads.
Yeah. I just ate 2 lobster rolls and some clam strips, and I saw
Wait,
Ed.
you saw Ed? Put him on stream.
Why did you put him? Go get Ed. Go back.
All right, bet.
Ask him about Paul Danino.
All right, bet I'll go back. Let me see. My foot kind of messed up.
Okay, so Chance, how did you lose your virginity?
Everyone already knows how I lost my virginity.
Oh, okay. All right, next.
I don't know how you lost it.
I don't know how you lost it.
Is it the hot tub thing? No.
Oh shit! All right, I love you guys. It's fine.
Wait. He's good to Ed.
Paul, Ed.
You leaving Destiny?
Yeah, I gotta go. It's been fun.
Goodbye,
Guys.
Destiny. It was nice meeting you.
Dude,
I love you, Destiny.
Love you,
They
fam.
said they love
Cool,
you.
that's awesome, dude. I appreciate it. I'm a huge fan of yours too. Have fun.
These are
Thanks, man.
Later, bro.
Bye, Destiny.
Ed.
Paul said he doesn't even remember it. Or Ed said he doesn't remember Paul.
That's not Ed.
That's not
Ed.
I didn't look like Ed.
No, he's too young to be Ed.
Ed's an old dude.
I
Dude,
cannot
that's
hear you.
fucking. Is that actually? That is Chowderheads too.
That is
Damn.
Chowderheads.
I thought that was some random Red Lobster, and he was just.
Yeah, there he is. Look, New England seafood. Oh, hey, Ed was right, boys. He's a scumbag.
You're dead moose meat.
Dead moose meat.
Does Ed still work here? No, Ed. Yeah, okay. I guess Ed quit.
Oh shit.
Wait,
well, I
didn't
thought
Ed
he was the
quit?
owner.
He is the owner.
On the building? No. Oh shit.
They probably got told to say that, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably. They probably get calls every day still. Fuck him, dude.
Fuck him, dude.
Yeah,
There's that one guy that's like CX that still rings every day.
What happened to Ed?
I don't know. Ed's dead, dude.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. He's the one who told me to come.
Okay, so so Chance, come on. How did you? What happened?
Oh, he just sold it.
What happened?
It was back in Michigan when I was like, hold on.
Apparently, he sold it a month ago.
He sold it a month ago.
What?
Yeah, I sold it a month ago.
Sold what? Oh,
My virginity.
Okay, my bad.
Sold
was that
it.
black?
I always thought you lost your virginity to that hot tub turbo thingy.
Well, I mean, that doesn't count as a virginity losing, does it?
I mean, why not? That's a whole, and you fucked it.
I almost had sex with Sherry, but we didn't because I couldn't get a boner. But I got a blowjob for the first time.
Hey, how'd that feel?
It was great. I loved it. It was weird having it happen automatically, right? I didn't do anything.
Wait, what do you mean? She just went down?
Well, I mean, you
didn't have to put in any pregame work to make it happen?
Well, I mean, I did, but like once the pregame workout was done, I was like, okay, now like it was almost like a machine was doing it, right? Like it moved on its own.
Yeah.
My hand was always having to do something before that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. But that didn't count as sex. And I almost had a threesome at the gathering.
What?
Whoa!
Mhm.
The gathering of the Juggalos?
What?
No, it's called the Gathering in Norway.
Oh, okay.
You're a pimp.
Well, I couldn't get my penis to work.
What?
Why not?
I was a little drunk
got
and I was
scared.
a little nervous.
Alcohol.
Well, I say the alcohol, but it was a little mix of nervousness and alcohol. Then I had sex with Leah, and it took a lot of work, but we finally managed to get it in there.
Didn't she say she touched your dick and you just came instantly?
It went in and it was done.
Dude,
I mean, we had sex for probably like 20 minutes, but it was in there for half a second.
All right. Can I ask you guys a quick question to interrupt? It's still about sex. When you guys jerk off and you come, are your orgasms like always like the same intensity, or do they vary?
Very.
Oh, it varies, dude. If you
Yeah,
don't,
it varies. It depends. Yeah.
Sometimes
while I'm off.
yo, don't jerk off for like 2 weeks, and it's like the best feeling ever.
Don't talk about jerking off with Mitch Jones. He feels like he dies when he comes or something like that. What was
Dude,
it?
no, I don't feel like that. I just think it's good to like not wank every day.
What happened?
I agree. Also, when you're edging, sometimes when you're edging, you could make it either more intense or you can.
Oh,
make
you
it
ruin
less
it.
intense.
Yeah, no.
You can ruin it.
Yeah,
Dude, is that when you like fucking
dude,
go, stop,
yeah.
like,
mate, don't listen to that.
I can't do that.
Mate,
Oh,
I edged for an hour and literally
An hour.
No, I swear it was an hour. I was younger. And I fucking ruined it, dude. I ruined it, and I honestly I was pissed for about a week.
Damn.
Like literally.
I've been there.
Sometimes edging it like passes you, and you're just like.
But I have done it properly once. And
Wait, why is it called edging? What does that mean?
Because you're on the edge of orgasm.
God
You
damn.
prevent yourself from coming.
I just
out.
had
You
to
don't
Google
ever
it.
edge. Mitch?
Wait, is
I've
that
never heard
not normal? I
You've
actually
never heard of edging?
wait.
No, I
people-
mean I've done it myself. I just didn't know there was a word for it.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
The ideal situation, if you find a girl who's willing to edge with you, and like just, oh man, it's the best thing in the world. It's just, oh my god.
That's so hard for them. You have to be like, stop. No, oh.
Right.
They have to stop instantly.
Coaching.
Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I don't know why are people saying an hour. Is that not normal? I fapped for an hour
Yeah,
before.
that's that. I mean,
No,
dude,
no,
everyone's
no.
had those
No,
sessions.
that's just
but,
pussy
yeah.
numbers.
Dude,
I mean, with porn, it's like 2 minutes.
What?
Without
That-
porn, maybe like 5, 7.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Without
Dude,
porn? I've done it without porn with just using my imagination. I was there goddamn nearly 3 hours, mate.
Bro, what is wrong with
Fuck, dude.
No, I
You
swear,
don't know how to
dude,
jack
dude,
off.
dude.
Oh, the Greek
I swear, I've done it before, and I've got like
Bro.
like burn marks, like friction burn marks on my
Just
dick.
think
all-
about cheeseburgers or something. You'll come right away.
It's all that hair you
I
got
think-
down there.
Dude,
And that foreskin,
you
bro.
got to realize my dick is like
Yeah,
like
his
a
dick is big. It's
like
big.
an elephant's trunk, mate.
Dude, it's big and it's scary looking, dude. Like that
You
thing.
gotta separately milk each part of it for an hour.
I
Dude,
use
it's the foreskin. I swear. He's uncircumcised. It
I
makes it less.
use 3 hands. No, I use my feet sometimes. Like I'll sit down like this with my feet under, and I'll just bop up and down like teabag myself.
You ever use your left hand to grab your balls while you jacking off? Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I like that.
I get an elastic band, and I elastic band my my ball sack, and what I do is I get a broom, a brush, and what I do is as I'm masturbating, I will tickle my balls with the broom, as I'm teabagging my feet.
What the bro? What the fuck?
So yeah, I don't want to talk about it. It's what I do in my private time. It's not all about
Pretty
me.
weird, but I
Hey.
masturbated one time. I told my friends I could do it in about 30 seconds flat, and I did with no porn.
Wait, what?
You just stay right underneath the head.
Chance,
That's possible, man.
Chance, I've seen your dick. It is beautiful.
Wait,
Beautiful.
No, honestly,
beautiful.
no, honestly, his dick is the Okay, he says no, he's lying. He showed no. I've seen his hernia, which was right next to his ball sack.
Yeah.
So I saw
Wait,
the
I saw that
first.
too,
I saw
but
the
you didn't see his
first.
dick?
I further saw the first 2 inches of his dick, and it was the color.
First.
The color.
yeah.
The color of the skin's very nice. It's very pink, and it's like it's a white dude. It's a typical white boy dick. It's
it
like
looks
good
like
looking.
emotions, that shit.
It looks prettier
Yeah,
than it. That the size doesn't matter. It's just the looks of it. I've touched his dick skin
Wait, when did you do this at BlizzCon?
at BlizzCon when we were high.
Jesus Christ.
Chance,
dude.
why are you looking like that? We've
Yeah,
touched.
look at his face, look at his face.
I've touched your dick skin multiple.
Chance is not having it. He's like,
It's so soft. It feels like those squidgy.
Oh my
Listen,
God, you're
you know those squidgy little toys. It's like a little cat and it's really squidgy. You know those cat toys.
oh, like the little stress toys.
Your little it's so soft to touch. I mean, I've sucked Boogie's dick before.
Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah, you're real toothy though, is the problem.
Yeah, it's a bit like a grater. They call me the grater.
Can I ask you a question, Boogie? So you said for 40 years you couldn't produce testosterone. Does that mean you couldn't ejaculate?
And that's what a lot of people thought. But no, I've always wondered why that is, and my endocrinologist doesn't really have an answer. But I was always able to get a solid erection. I was always able to ejaculate. So I don't know what the deal was. but it was apparently enough to where I could still do that, but I wasn't building muscle very well.
Would you guys let a dude suck your dick? And if
Oh
not
my
for
God.
free, and if
I've
not
already
for
had that
free,
happen to me.
This
How much-
conversation.
Whoa.
Dude,
how much
yeah,
would
so-
it cost?
I've already had that happen.
Oh yeah,
No.
Toe sucked your dick. I remember. No, he
Yeah,
did. He had an Asian boy suck his dick.
Yo, whoa, why gotta call him a boy, dude? He's a grown ass man, dude.
Okay,
Wait,
Asian
did you really
boy.
let a dude suck your dick, Mitch?
I mean, I let him lick it just to see if I was gay or not. I was trying to
I let him
figure out.
lick it to see if
Listen,
I was gay.
listen. I was trying to figure out. No, it's just you're making it sound bad, Daquan. All right, it's just not that bad. Listen, I actually paid him $1,000. It's a long story. It's a
Okay,
long
Mitch
story.
Poseidon.
Wait,
No.
who sucks ice?
No, Ice Poseidon. No, I'll tell you the story now. I remember it vividly. No, listen, I was in a room with Ice Poseidon and Voldasad. They locked the door and they were playing with a penis pump. Okay, and Voldasad put the penis pump on his dick, and Ice Poseidon was pumping the pump. So it was like it wasn't gay, but it was getting gay.
What do you mean it wasn't gay? Ice Poseidon
pretty
ate
fucking
cereal
gay.
out of his ass crack.
No, listen, it gets worse.
I swear to God, he did.
Andy, it gets worse. They made me watch, Andy. They made me watch. Dude, do you know what he did? Voldasad's dick was hard as a rock, and Ice was like getting like close, like trying to lick it, and Voldasad thrusted, and he actually licked Voldasad's dick in front of me, like
He
licked
put
it.
his mouth on his dick. He bit it.
No, he went this, he went,
Something like that.
like that. He went. He did the
Oh,
tongue
damn.
thing on it. Oh god.
Wait,
Oh.
Chance, were you there when you actually we sized up at your house? Did you size up with us? Me and Ice sized up in Chance's bathroom. I thought. Wait, have I seen your dick before or have I not?
No.
Have you seen mine?
Yes.
We've all seen your dick, Mitch.
Wait, why is that? Wait, what the fuck?
I
Mitch,
haven't seen
Mitch,
Mitch's
you've
dick yet.
literally got hard in front of me and showed it.
I'm so happy to know that you guys have not seen my dick. But then again, I haven't seen my dick in a really long time. So
Whoa, god damn it!
So wait, no one answered the question except Mitch. Would
What question?
anyone let a dude suck their dick? And if it cost money, how much? What would your price be?
If the dude had on a hat, I might do it.
$1,000.
But
If
I
he had
look
on
down-
that,
Yeah, if I look
$1,000.
down and I can't see it's a boy, all I'm
fuck
Alex,
off.
is
Everybody's
that a real number?
fucking price. I'm sure
One
it's just-
Andy.
you have everybody's got a public price and everybody's got a private price. Okay.
listen.
I mean, a blowjob's a blowjob. Whatever,
Yeah,
man.
here's the condition, right? Are you allowed to make it a glory hole where you can't see them?
Oh,
Do you know it's a
Well,
dude?
I
gotta
mean,
know,
you
you
can't
gotta-
get as much money for the glory hole, but you could do that if you want.
Glory hole or not, you're still gonna fill the stubble on your balls and stuff.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
A hole's a hole.
Okay,
All right,
boys.
have you guys kissed men? Have you guys kissed any men?
No, I
Anybody?
don't kiss. I don't kiss
No.
guys. No.
Yeah,
I kissed my dad.
I kissed a
Long
dude in
time.
high school.
That's good. That's good. Andy, you ever kissed a guy?
I've never kissed a dude on the lips. I've kissed a dude like on the cheek, but like not on the lips ever.
Damn. Yo, how about you, Soda? You ever kissed a guy?
Some guys kissed me at DreamHack. Shit was weird.
Oh, that doesn't count. That's just like weird ass fans throwing pennies at you and trying to lick you, right? But yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
count. I'm saying
well,
like a dude that you know, like you actually kissed each other. You know what I mean?
No. In that case, no.
Yeah, I've kissed a lot of men.
I had a friend in high school ask me if how I knew I was straight, and I'm like, well, how do you know you're gay? And he's like, because I just know. I tried it and I liked it. And he's like, so how do you know you're straight if you haven't tried being gay? And I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
that's a trap.
that's all right. So like I made out with my friend and it did nothing for me. And he's like, well, do you want to do more? And I'm like, nope, not at all. You know, like I appreciate letting me put my tongue in your mouth, and that was gross. And like I immediately knew I was straight when I could feel his like beard stubble against my beard stubble. I'm like, nope.
I think the only thing remotely gay I might do, to be completely honest with myself, if I was in like and like maybe there was like a lady boy and I didn't know it was a boy, and you know.
Oh, that's fair grounds.
She was sucking my dick, and then like they told me, they're like, by the way, I'm a boy, but like I was already turned on. Like I probably would have to let it finish out.
Dude,
So you're saying if you knew
Where
it
to
was a
God do you
lady
want to
boy-
just jack it off?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Dude, that's not inherently gay though, because you were attracted to the apparent femininity of the
Yeah.
boy,
True.
girl, whatever.
True.
And then you're
Amen.
already hard and turned on, and then you're like,
You
Yeah, like,
can't
fuck
make
it, dude.
sexuality so like black and
But
white,
then,
that kind of thing.
It
It's like,
really comes down to do you you know like do you start playing with their penis at that point?
Hell no.
Listen, have you
Hell
guys seen the
Only,
sneaky
only if
picture?
it's a feminine penis.
Listen, you guys saw the sneaky picture that he posted, right? Where he was like looking all cute.
Masturbated to it.
Yeah, that would fool me. I would fuck that.
No,
Like,
you
straight
didn't,
up.
Chance. I added admin gold just in case you want to join. I don't know. I just added.
So
it.
did you really jerk off to the dude?
No.
Oh, well, you just said you did.
I say
He
all
was
sorts of
trolling.
shit.
He was trolling.
Oh, there he is. He did
What
join.
the fuck?
Yeah, what up,
Admin
Asmon?
gold.
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing?
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Are you guys on stream?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
This fucking party. We partying now, boys.
All right,
He's looking
cool.
very
What's
clean
going on,
cut,
guys?
You're looking clean cut, brother.
You do
Thank
look
you,
good.
man.
You just get a haircut? You got a haircut?
Yeah, I did. It actually, despite me losing more hair, it actually looks like I'm less bald now.
All right, well, cut the bullshit. You've got competition. Eloise has a worse room.
What are you actually gonna get done?
Oh yeah.
No, not really. Not
You don't
really.
think so?
No,
You gotta
because-
bring Asmongold back. The layer needs to take over, man. You got competition now.
Oh, trust me, this camera is conveniently placed. If I turn it over here, you'll see how dirty it actually is.
Wait, are you dirtier than? Or how much dirtier are you than me? I mean, I'm pretty fucking nasty.
Is this a
I don't know.
competition?
No, it's not.
Dude,
I'm
look
just
how many
wondering.
cups are in his background.
Just
You know, I
show,
said-
show
no,
us,
my shit's actually clean
show
right
us
now, so-
around, Asmin. Give us a room tour quickly.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's
So-
do it, dude.
All right, so we've got. Well, I've actually cleaned up my snack box, so actually you guys are a few days late, but I've still got a few extra things going on here. Just a second, I've got over here just a few cups, as you guys see. It's very, very
Oh.
clean. I've got this. This is probably the worst thing that I have.
Ooh, A1
And-
steak sauce,
Oh,
dude.
it's
Yeah,
stuck.
that one's
It's
fine.
stuck. It's,
Well,
not,
it's
it's wait.
delicious.
Pick
Not
up with the
sponsored,
fork.
though.
Pick up with the fork. Is it stuck in there?
You want to find out?
Yeah. Let's see. Pick up with the fork. See if.
No.
When's the last time you cleaned that off the table?
Stop. I'm actually.
What?
Oh my god, can we chill? Like, what the
Okay.
fuck?
Sorry.
I
All right.
I
Yeah,
Next.
Mitch isn't impressed. I know.
Dude,
Mitch.
this is that. I'm
All right,
impressed.
where are the
but it's
piss
like,
bottles,
I'm not gonna
man?
gag, bro.
Where's
You
the
were
I
piss
got a
bottle?
piss. I got a piss bottle right below me. I'd show you, but you get banned, so I'm not gonna show you.
Wait, you can't show piss bottles?
No,
Dude,
dude,
no.
it's a bottle.
No, it's bodily fluids.
The
Yeah.
concept
Oh,
of a
God.
piss bottle when you have a bathroom like 2 steps away.
Listen, it is
It-
convenient when
No,
you're okay when
no.
you're sleeping. Or listen,
Mitch,
listen.
Mitch,
There's
no,
just-
there's
chill,
no
chill, chill.
explaining this, mate.
No,
The
no, chill,
bathroom
chill,
is
chill.
right there.
No, stop. Listen, if you are chilling, watching your favorite Netflix fucking anime or some shit, right? Why get up when you can just lay to your side and let it go and you're just good? You know what I mean? It's just
Because
if
you're
gotta
a
deal
human
with it
being,
later, though.
not a
but
caveman.
you know when you're fucking sleeping, you wake up and you're like, fuck, I really don't want to get up to go to the bathroom because then I'm not gonna be able to fall back asleep. Bam, piss bottle, perfect, done.
I have no idea how you do it. I always have a boner when I wake up. So how am I supposed to piss in a bottle?
I mean, dude, if you got a boner every time you wake up, then you have a very active dick, my friend. I like
I mean,
literally.
I have a hard time doing that.
Look,
No,
I had
it's the
morning
same with
woods.
me. Yeah.
Every time
I had morning woods when I was like fucking a teenager, but they're slowly fading away. Sometimes I have them, but not every day.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You ever- you ever
Look at
throw
that
up while
quad.
taking a piss?
He's
That
having
quad's
a-
getting shaved right now, dude. He's getting shaved right now, dude.
He's got a headset on.
He's getting a beard done. You know, he doesn't give a fuck.
He looks like he's getting embalmed, like at a funeral.
Hell yeah.
Funeral home.
Danko's doing a full-on IRL stream of content for us right now.
Wait, he's actually getting a haircut right now.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
on stream. Yeah.
I love
Just
that.
Look at the content.
Wow.
Yo, Danquan, I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Mitch. Nah, fun fact, Mitch is the reason I downloaded OBS.
Wait, really? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah, you told me to stream for the first time.
Yeah, that was forever ago, dude. I'm proud of you, man. I'm glad you're doing well, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, the piss bottles need to stop. Yeah, that's ridiculous. If you had to, I pissed in a bottle once, and it smells. It just doesn't smell too.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah, it doesn't smell too good.
Okay, there's one thing that I did that I thought was actually genius. In the back of like, it was like a 70s old school Mercedes or something. There was a hole in the back of the car, and when I was like on a road trip as a kid,
Yeah.
I like really had to piss. So I just kind of like laid down in the back seat of the car and just took my dick out and pissed through the hole in the car.
Really?
Yeah. There was an actual hole that led to the ground.
I've pissed out. I've pissed out. I've pissed out my
good,
window.
yeah.
Before. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool, actually. That's some swag shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
And you just saw the trail, and right when I was done, I like peeked up and I just saw the trail for like a mile.
You're like proud of yourself. You're like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's my peak
Hypohnix.
trail, baby.
Hell yeah. dude.
You're just like marking your territory as you go.
I love
We've already done this before last week, but since we've got new people, let's just quickly go through it as fast as you can. Your favorite streamer, number one favorite streamer right now.
Mine would have to be Wreckful back in the wild days.
No, right now. To
Oh,
this
right
day.
now?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's difficult. Yeah, I don't know.
Anybody want to speak up? Favorite streamer?
I think I'll give. I think right now
Myself.
I'll give it to Ice. I've been watching Ice a lot, and
Yeah.
there's something like sometimes he gets like so cringe and like he's like kind of a dick to strangers, but like nobody pushes it like him, and it's always like exciting watching it because it's never a dull moment. So I'll give it to my.
How about
boy,
you?
Ice.
Anybody else want to say? I think I know Sodapoppin is Folsons. He said last week. Right.
I'm a huge fan of that Greek god. Have you ever watched his?
Yeah.
So good.
Squeaky.
Rajj, anybody right now?
That Jake and Bake Live, his China streams. Are
Oh,
really
you're
fun to
enjoying
watch.
that right now?
Yeah. I
Well,
really
what about
enjoy that.
Logan Paul? He's so good. Oh, did you see him play Fortnite? He's so good.
What a nice
Today
jack
when
he
he
has.
broke a plate, I was so excited. You broke a plate. You're not supposed to do that.
And what about the guy who made a donation and he said, "I swallow cum"?
Wait, Greek, who's your favorite streamer right now?
Right now, it's between Ice and Sodapoppin right now. Between those two, yeah.
I'll give you a different
And
answer.
also occasionally I do like to tune into Andy's stream.
Aw.
Nice.
But when I'm done streaming, I don't really watch. As soon as I'm done streaming, I'm kind of like done with Twitch a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't really have. I mean, back in the day, I used to watch a ton of streamers, but now I only watch a few when I.
Wait, do you like stream and then afterwards do you like go to Reddit and look at shit? Or
As soon as I'm done streaming, I do what probably most of you do: is go on livestream fails and check the drama and stuff like that. I think everybody does that here, right?
Yeah,
I go take a nice warm bath every day.
Really?
Real shit.
Oh
You're
yeah.
a bathroom, not a shower.
I do not shower. I bathe. I sit and breathe, and then
Every
I
I'm trying to
sit.
break the habit of Reddit. Reddit's a bad habit, I think.
I mean, yeah. Let's not.
It can be. It depends if it fucks with your
I mean,
mentality. but, like,
I love live stream fails when they actually do post fails.
Dude, can
and
they
stuff,
ban
but-
me? Greek, can you tell them to ban me, bro?
I mean,
Please.
Why do you want them to ban you?
Because all they ever post of me is when I'm crying. I'll have a good moment. They don't post that. They just post when I'm
Yeah,
bitching.
they
You know
do.
what I mean?
I've seen like 3. There's been like
yeah,
three.
but it's mostly negative.
Headshot, Mitch, insane kill.
dude, my shit's negative too. Like sometimes I have really
Yeah,
fun
I feel you.
moments
I feel you.
when someone calls me a girl.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, like, personally, I'd be glad if I got like if they never posted me again on there, I wouldn't be too upset because a lot of more negative stuff. More
Yeah, that's
negative.
what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
all
because
negative.
chats, you don't get any negative stuff right now. Live stream fails, they're loving you right now. But if you had some drama with Leah and they had live streams fails back in the day, you'd be all over that shit, dude, and you'd hate it. Believe me. So
I feel like one thing that bothers
you
me
can't,
is that nowadays everything that's dirty is just associated with me. So like if somebody has a bad room, it's Asmongold, and I don't like that. It's not
that's how it was for me, man. Literally, before you, that's how I was. Like everyone was like, "Dirty fucking Rat Jones," So you kind of just like.
He's like, I don't like that. I do have forks that don't come out of my old food and A1 sauce in the back of my fucking screen. I don't like that.
Any clip you want to know what's the most viewed clip all time?
is it?
I think
On
it's
live stream or just
it's
all time?
Boogie's. Boogie, you have one of the most viewed clips on all time on Twitch. It's your
Which
one,
one?
the one with Star Wars. You're the most viewed clip.
Oh!
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. What's it? TwitchClips.com. Let me. I'll get it for you now. Twitch Clips. What's it called? Manager or something? I don't know. Twitch Clips. Top.
Thank you.
I thought it was that guy that got scared by his kid whenever he was playing a
What's the
horror
website
movie.
called, chat?
Or
What about
a
the
horror
girl
movie.
who hits their head on the sign?
That was of 2017, I believe. That wasn't like of all time.
Okay.
Of all time, I thought it was the one with the guy who thought it was a chick playing Pokemon Go and he was gonna hit on her, but then it was actually a dude with long hair from behind.
I thought
It
it
has
was
like
like,
1.5 million views.
There's one of a girl walking into a pole. That was one of the top ones.
That
that's
was
like a million views.
Okay, here I got it here. Actually, look, it's we got we got some of the people on this call. We got Dank one. It's the one with you saying about the stealing thing. I don't think this is actually it. This is not the list. Maybe. It got me. I got me. Oh, two of mine are up there with Tyler and me running from a girl that was underage. We got Mia Khalifa with Sodapoppin. You're one of the top. But where's Boogie's? I know he's up here. I think this is the wrong.
I know that clip did well. I just don't think it did that well. Jesus.
No, it did. No, it got a lot. Yeah. Hang on, this. I don't know how to
Boogie's clip
find
has
it.
1.3 mil. That's a lot for a clip.
Yeah, you have 1.3 mil. Yeah, that's up there, Boogie.
Yeah, that's a lot for a clip.
Yeah, you're up there, dude. Yeah,
am I the only one? I just
can somebody link it? Oh, I found it. Here it is. I'm gonna play it right now on stream. Give me a second. It's a really good clip. Here we go, boys. This is a really good clip by Boogie. It's funny. It's wholesome, boys. Here we go.
Into him and I punched him in the face. Yay! He did it in Return to the Jedi. I don't remember that part. Hank Swallow. More credits available in 3 hours. More credits available in 3 hours. We're sorry. You were enjoying arcade mode too much, so we have to stop giving you prizes. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Are you enjoying arcade mode? Because you have to wait 3 hours now to get more credits out of arcade mode. Are you fucking shitting me? Why? Why can't I just do arcade mode? Why can't I just play for fun and get...
Fucking EA!
I don't know.
What are we gonna do with EA? EA.
I'm good at old school video games like fucking I don't know, like Street Fighter 2, Mario Brothers, and shit like that. Like all the newer games, I like blow ass at.
All right. Let me see. Any more questions that the boys want to ask you? Okay. This one was by a girl. She.
Oh wait, did we finish the virgin thing?
I mean, does anybody else want to share their stories about their virginity?
Trihex, you didn't tell yours?
I didn't tell mine, but I had a twist on mine actually.
Oh, okay. A twist. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Okay, so honestly, my virginity story is kind of boring, but my first blowjob story is actually amazing.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
Wait. When this involves someone else on the stream, I don't give you permission to tell this.
Wait, what do you say?
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Wait, wait, Trihex. We all know. I think we speak for all of us. You're fucking packing heat, right?
Of course he is.
You're packing heat, dude. Like
I try to minimize.
Oh, you're packing heat, dude. He's packing heat. He's packing heat, dude. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, so I live out in Louisiana, and it's a little bit different out here, honestly.
Amen,
so here's what happened. Okay, back when I was 13, my balls hadn't dropped yet. I was an adolescent, completely nerdy, Yu-Gi-Oh playing nerd back at age 13. Hadn't talked to any girls, completely friend zone. Didn't even feel comfortable talking to girls at all whatsoever. All my friends were guys. And so my older cousin, Maddie, who was a huge thought and was like fucking girls left and right all day long, like was big pimping on AOL Instant Messenger to give you an idea of where we are back at the point. He was like, man, I almost want to say N-word so bad. Do it.
You can. With the A.
Greek. Be careful, Greek.
You can say it with the. You can. It's just the context you put it in.
I want to give you the impression of how he would
do it. You're allowed to do impressions. Come on. It's my stream. I'm telling you. Go. I'll take the 24-hour ban. I'm telling you. Go.
Nah, I should have just did it if I was going to do it. Now,
okay.
I overhyped it now.
Say it. Say it. You can just do it. Go.
Well, anyways, yeah, he was like, man, bro, you fucking whack. You gonna come with me, you gonna rob me, you gonna get some head, bro. We gonna run a train. Cause apparently there are these, like, I don't know if it's particularly race dependent, but there are these fat white women, these BBW women who fetishize black men, and this was in high school, by the way, who would buy shit for guys in order to get the privilege of getting fucked and or sucking them.
Really?
And Maddie was one of them who got one of these hoes trained at this point. So he was like, look, yo, you gonna suck my dick, you gonna do my little nigga in the back, and you gonna buy me a pair of J's. And that was like the whole thing. And I thought it was super weird. I didn't know how any of it. I was like, this is how things only work with these kind of things. I had no fucking clue. But by the time we got there and by the time he had everything worked out, it was like her and her sister. They're both like fat, ugly women, and no body shame whatsoever here. But there was like white park trailer park trash and whatnot. We get there and it was like. It was my cousin, it was my other cousin, it was the other guy I didn't know, and then it was me. It was like 4 of us, and it was like super awkward. I had never been in this environment before where it was like, they were so like fragile, masculine. They were like, man, I ain't fucking gay. I ain't getting hard in front of you. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. So they would all go in the bedroom one at a time and like get blowed or whatever. Meanwhile, we're all in the living room.
By the same girl?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you ran a train?
Wow.
Yeah, it was a train. It was crazy. Not yet. I'm queued up last year to be.
Oh, you lost.
But I'm in the living room of someone's trailer I'd never been in before, and a trail park I've never been in before. With only know my cousin Matt. I don't know the other 3 guys who were with us at this point. But they're obviously all his boys and whatever else, and they're all like beating off in the living room, trying to get the hard or whatever. That way, once they're hard, they can get in there and do their thing. And by the time it was my turn, it had been like over an hour, and they're all outside smoking whenever it's my turn to go in. So I get in there, and I'm like knees weak, arms heavy, spaghetti massively. Like I'm just like so nervous. I actually couldn't get an erection. Actually, it was kind of crazy.
My man.
And it was crazy. So she pushed me on the bed and like pulled my shirt up and like pulled my pants down. I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking come so fast. This is gonna be so fucking embarrassing, dude. And right before she gets in, door opens up and it's like an older middle-aged white guy's like, Jessica, what the hell are you doing? What? I'm like, had a deep kick.
No.
You can hear the Adam's apple out of himself.
No way.
And I was like, oh, shit, I fucking do. I had never pulled up my pants so fast. I'm like fucking gliding on this gravel in the driveway. Here's how you know how bad it was. When apparently outside the dad or whoever.
That's funny.
Saw all the other black guys in this front yard smoking. And he was like, what the fuck's going on here? They all got in their cars and were bouncing. When I got outside to see what the fuck's going on, how there was no lookout when it was my turn, these niggas already out in the driveway waiting on me like, yo, get your ass in here, niggas, fucking go. I fucking dive through the back window and we got the fuck out of there.
Was this girl's dad or something?
I had no clue. That's right.
Hey! He wasn't there long enough to find out, baby. He would fucking run. He's like, hey, later, bitch.
Dude, that sounds like I don't.
Hey, he was out that bitch. Woo! No. Okay.
I think the funniest thing about that is I know the exact girls that you're talking about. It's just, I don't know, man. There were so many of them at my high school.
Yeah, it was a really, really weird thing. All that happened to me at age 13. Mind you, my cousin was like 16, almost 17 at the time. So it's like
I didn't know girls like this existed. What?
Yeah.
They are.
Fantasize.
So what it is, it's I don't know if it's like race dependent. I don't know if it has to be white women, but it's like it's fat women who fetishize a particular type of guy, and because they don't have the attraction or appeal to pull in that guy, they must offer not only easy, free access, convenient sex, consequence free, but also monetary value as well. So these fat black women who fetishize black men in order to get them for what they want for their own sexual arousal and reasons and whatnot, offer free head on demand, sex if they deem themselves worthy of it, and in her particular case, bought my cousin Jordan's in exchange.
So this chick bought your cousin's shoes and gave you head. Just so she could give you head.
Well, she really wanted him, but he said no. I mean, you're gonna get my little nigga too, so you're gonna hook him up as well.
Oh shit!
That was like it was like his
no
bargaining
fun.
thing.
I mean, dude, that sounds like the life to me.
Can't have.
That's what. Now, mind you, again, the problem here though was the entire thing happened. I got like 20 seconds of head, and that was really it. So I was like massively blue balled.
Oh, you didn't.
And then
you didn't.
No, I know. Again, no, I know. She had just started on me, and then the guy walked in.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I bet you
Man,
must. I bet you probably
adrenaline.
did you just use that thought of her that first 20 seconds for FAP content and for the rest of the
Probably. I don't know. I was a very sexually frustrated teenager.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. I'm when y'all brought up sex addiction earlier or masturbation addiction. I know everyone's masturbation addiction, their teenage years and whatnot, but it was given I was gonna go every single day and do like double duty on weekends, maybe even triple duty. Honestly,
I mean, yeah, of course. We all
So,
probably had masturbation addictions, right?
Like some stories, I feel like I can't even tell on Twitch, but it's like,
Why?
Because like, all right, if you're not showing titties and you're just talking, we can speak about vulgar stuff, right? That's not against us, but like,
No.
when it gets to a certain level, when it involves like super sensitive subjects, like we have to censor ourselves, and it's kind of frustrating because I have like a fucked up story that I mean,
fuck it, dude.
All right.
All right. Well, I mean, it's up to Greek. It's his stream. It might be risky.
What was you gonna say? Say that again. How risky is it? Is it really risky?
I mean, it kind of involves my childhood, and I lived in a neighborhood where it was like kind of everybody in a certain complex, and there was a girl who was a little bit cuckoo, a little disabled. And
okay, that'll do.
Oh, yeah,
all right.
yeah.
I mean,
I didn't know. I didn't have sex with her. But, like,
Okay. All right. So we're moving on. Okay, somebody needs to sell out for me. It's about that time where somebody needs to tell the plebs to not smash it, but smash it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, have you guys ever heard of Twitch Prime?
There we go.
I'll sell out.
Wait, what is Ninja?
I got it. Listen.
Play a Ninja video and you're good.
I'll sell out for you.
I am currently not subbed right now. I am a pleb. I did a Prime sub on month 1 for Greek, and then y'all been carrying my sub with gifts ever since then. I am currently a badgeless pleb. He's gonna unmod me in 5 seconds if so doesn't give me a sub right now. But and then I'll go ahead and show some Prime at that point.
Okay, then. There we go, boys. Twitch Prime, boys. Get them in. Get them in where you can. If you forgot to use them, if you want to use them on me, if you got a spare one, fuck it. Smash it, but don't really
Wait, can I sell out for my friend? I have a friend here who is like a DJ and shit. Can I sell out for him?
Yeah,
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to say what's up? Yo, here, his name's Race Car Bet. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of him. He's like a cool DJ in like the Baltimore area. So yeah, peep him out on Twitter. I don't know, selling out.
Does he know race car is a palindrome?
I don't know. You want to ask him? Here.
Wait a minute. Oh my God! You know Race Car Ben? The Race Car Ben from the Philadelphia area?
What?
What is that? What is that? What is that?
Twitch Prime.
Hey, slap.
Hey,
That's what it sounds like.
make sure you use your Twitch Primes today on Greekgodx. Gang, use it right now. Fire them up.
Hey, slap it. Slap it. What's that?
Sound like bang, bang, bang.
Yo, Hypohnix. You know what? Smash that glass. I don't like it.
Smash it, baby.
Smash it.
Yo, Andy, when are we doing that rap shit, bro?
Nice.
Oh.
that feel good?
You gotta come to LA.
I'm
dude.
actually
I'll
that
help you
didn't feel
rap.
good because let me explain. I spent 5.5 hours last night cleaning the kitchen just to make a mess. Just now.
It's content. Hypohnix, you do it for the content, mate. You do it for the content.
No, yeah.
Greek, look at my dog, dude. He's so
Now I have to clean that up.
Gotta look at this dog, dude.
What a... Oh, what? That's
Look
your
at him,
dog?
dude.
He's
Look
so
at him.
happy.
Yeah, he's just a little Rottweiler, bro. He's chill as hell. Except he eats shit. He eats a lot of shit.
Subscribe to Greek or I will eat this dog.
Oh my God.
Dude,
Oh!
don't eat another
No,
dog.
don't eat the dog. Just have a
another
nibble.
dog.
Oh no, he's eating it.
Man, if it's a boy, don't rub his belly.
That is a good dog.
Mitch, you have to come to LA and I'll help you record a song.
Oh,
Okay,
you'll actually
boys.
help me with a song? Okay, wait, what would our song be about?
Figure
I
it out
don't
when
know.
you get here.
You
wait,
should
we
do
can do
a
a Dank
song.
one too. We can make like a
Oh
three-way.
yeah, if Dank wants to be on it, well, all three of us will be on it.
So you guys check out Andy and I's new song.
All right, guys, we've got
Yeah, I posted on my, like,
we got another question.
Twitter.
This question's from Twitter, and it's from a girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I don't know if she wants her name read out, but it's definitely a girl. You can just tell by the profile. And she said her question is, she said, how do you feel about girls playing games? Now,
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, listen, I like girls playing games. Girls. I want more girls to play games. Why not?
I mean, I don't have a problem
I
with
don't
it.
have a problem there.
If they want to play,
2005?
if they want to play
know.
games, they can
Come
play
on.
games.
Nobody cares.
I mean, it was just I just thought I'd read it out because I don't think it's a problem. Girls should play.
I don't think
games.
it's not an
Like-
issue.
Like, here's the thing. So at this point,
do it for the right reasons.
I think
at this point in time, I'll only date a girl that has hobbies in common. So like, I don't know. I played this shitty game, Super Seducer. I know you played it too, Greek, right?
Yeah.
And like, and there's this one scene where he's like, maybe on the first date you shouldn't mention Star Wars. The fuck you shouldn't. That's if you're passionate about Star Wars, the first thing you should talk about is fucking Star Wars on your first date. Okay.
Yeah.
If you give a shit about something,
it depends if you're trying to get pussy. If you're trying to like actually like.
right.
You know,
if you're just trying to get pussy,
what's
pretend
wrong
you're
with
like a
that?
fucking super spy or whatever, right? If you're picking a life partner, if you're picking someone you're going to be with for a while, talk about the shit you're passionate about. And if you're passionate about fucking jerking off to yaoi and you like fucking 4chan and you like fucking Star Wars and that's what you're passionate about, then talk to her about it and find a girl who's interested in the same shit as you. Who gives a shit? You know,
unless you're just trying to get laid and she's gonna be turned off by you being like, yeah, man, Star Wars. Let me tell you all like which episodes I want to rank. And
right. I
which
mean,
order.
if you're just
what I
trying
mean?
to, if you're just trying to nut, then just like pretend you're a spy or something. I don't give a shit.
A spy.
Just lie to her. If you're
What
just
about
trying
a
to nut.
spy who also likes Star Wars? In my spare time, I watch Star Wars, but
They don't goddamn exist. Spies hate Star Wars.
They like James Bond.
I don't mind girls playing games as long as we establish who's playing Mercy.
Oh, okay. All right,
And who is that?
you've triggered a few people here. Come on now, support row only. What was that? What was that famous quote you said? Gamers hate girls. What was it? What was that famous quote of 2016 or 17? Go. All gamers.
Gamers hate women.
Yeah, everybody knows gamers hate
Forgot
women.
about that.
Classic.
The quote of the year. That was the quote of the fucking year, boys. But yeah.
I only hate the women who won't fuck me. Is that
yeah, that's true. I think we all. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's
now you're hitting it right.
There's certain qualities of a girl that, like, you know, you want them to be a little bit feminine, and sometimes if they're like too into games, depending on like their personality, it might not. I don't know. It could be a little bit of a turn off, depending on how.
Andy, are you gender typing right now? Are we typing?
I'm just
I
saying.
think it's the
like,
same thing with dudes. You know, if you have one guy that just sits in his room all day eating Cheetos, playing video games, people probably don't want to date him.
Yeah,
this isn't a gender
gamer,
thing,
man. That's the cost to get good. What are y'all talking about right now?
Well, that's the cost, right? But I mean, some people are willing to pay that, and some people aren't. You know, if you want a girlfriend, then that's a pretty high cost to pay.
I'm just saying, when you meet a girl and you know she's all cute in a little mini skirt and stuff, if she starts going on an hour rant of how much she likes video games, it might not be the biggest turn on to some people. Like, who
Depends
don't
on the game.
I guess.
Quick question.
Yeah,
for,
she's like
quick
Barbie Adventures or some shit.
Quick question
Here's
for
a question,
Boogie.
actually.
I got a quick one
Have
for you.
Go
Sorry,
Wait.
just it's a really fast one. How much weight have you lost? A lot of people have asking.
Okay, so my biggest ever, I was 587.
Yeah.
Prior to surgery, I was 540, and as of today, I am 375.
Wow.
Nice.
Congratulations, Boogie.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Yo,
And
by the way,
a lot,
can you hear me?
a lot of people will say like the fucking
Yes.
like I
Can you
took
tell
the
Dick to
easy
fuck
way
himself?
out.
Thanks.
Yeah, fuck Dick.
Fuck those people.
But a lot of people say like you took the easy way out, but they weren't there for the recovery when I was bleeding out of my stomach, where I was vomiting every day, when I was constipated, then I had the like extreme diarrhea, then extreme nauseousness. And
Stop
to be
it, you're
honest,
getting me hard.
right, like the stress of this thing is one of the things that destroyed my marriage, to be honest with you. So easy way out my ass. The easy way out is to cut back on what you're fucking eating and exercise more. That's the easy way.
Well, you had
But I was able to beat my addiction without surgical intervention, and thank God I did.
And you had a stomach removal surgery? Or no,
I got the gastric. I got the Row-NY, which basically they remove 90% of the stomach and move it off to the side.
Okay.
And then you
like
have
the
like
stomach itself, not like your gut, right? Like the stomach
right.
itself. Like
yeah, and like I had to lose. I still had to burn all the fat and still had to get all the muscle and stuff.
it just
So
helps
it's
you
like
not eat as much.
Yeah, it just makes it so that you can't really fucking eat, you know?
Yeah.
And now, like, for some people, certain foods, like, make you sick. Sugar and breads and stuff like that make a lot of people sick. I don't get that. High-fat foods make you sick. I don't get that. So I still have to choose what I eat and how I eat it and watch what I eat. And if I'm not careful, in the future, 2 or 3 years from now, I could start gaining weight back. But I don't think it's going to happen. I've got about another 75 pounds to go until we can get the skin removal surgery. And then
And that's right at 300. You're gonna be like at 299 when you get that. It's gonna feel good.
And when I do that, they should be able to remove, they said anywhere between 10 to as much as 50 pounds of skin, depending on the person. And I I got a lot of loose skin. Like it's really bad in the stomach area.
It's wild.
The good news is they say for every 100 pounds you lose, you gain an inch of dick. So I'm now up to 4 inches. It's nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to hit average one day.
Yeah.
Dude,
Tweet me. Remind me to connect you with that guy Abdul, because Abdul, it's been like a long time now, and he's
got
like
a big
thin dude now.
He's got a big dick.
Yeah, I mean, I think he can tell you about his dick. He can tell you about his like recovery process.
Okay. I'm gonna get on Greek shit because this is why they wanted me on your stream, Greek. I'm gonna get in your shit. Okay.
Get him.
All right. So listen, man. I know exactly where you're at right now, and I know exactly what it's like. Okay, and I'm always here to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm always here to talk about techniques. I'm always here to talk about what it is you're trying to do. But let me tell you, man, your life is too good to keep fucking it up the way I fucked up my life. Your life is too good now to keep fucking it up the way I kept fucking my life up. You got to get it together, brother.
Yeah,
you got to get it together. I love you, and I only say this shit because I do love you. If you ever want to talk about it, fucking talk to me about it, please. I've been exactly where you are. I know exactly what you're dealing with. So please let me help.
Okay.
You slut.
That's good shit. Yeah, Greg, I agree, man. We love you, dude. You guys.
We don't want you to die.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And here's the thing. You're not going to die, Greek. You're going to live to be 40, 50, 60, just the same way I am. Except the difference is, like, the quality of your life drops dramatically. Your knees start to go. Your back starts to go. You can't move around as much. You can't do the things you want to do. The sex isn't as good. It's not as fun. You're in pain. You don't like living. You're not able to do all the things you want to do. It sucks shit. Don't make those mistakes. That's all. I don't give a shit if you look good. I don't give a shit if you're happy in your body. I give a shit that you get sick, and I don't give a shit if you die. People die. Everybody dies. Suffering before you die, that sucks. That's what I don't want for you. That's the only thing I don't want. So that's all I'm saying. Love you.
I know it's fucking struggle, isn't it? Fucking hell.
I love you, man.
We can't.
Greg, I
this,
really think it would be helpful, and I tried to do this with you for a while. If we did some sort of a challenge where we made it, because you stream all the time, I stream all the time. If we made it some sort of a challenge where we get amped on each other, and like maybe a couple other people will join, I think it would help us all get motivated, because we'd motivate each other.
Yeah.
We'd make the stream part of it. And if you're willing to do it, I'm willing to do it. You know what I mean? And like we could kind of like motivate each other. Because
what if I fly out to LA and then once a week we just get together and have like a 2-hour-long orgy and just fire ourselves up and stream it on Twitch and just like get butter and just cover ourselves in butter and just slide on each other until we lose weight.
That sounds like.
I would love to
be.
I would love to be like the wiener in between both of you guys and the butter. You know what I mean?
Oh God, yes, please.
Could I just like slide down both of you guys and just hang out? That'd be great.
God, yeah. It's fucking.
Hey man, I know exactly where you're at. You got to make no excuses with me. I know exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
And you don't have to make excuses to these guys. I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. I'm sure it does. But I love you, man. I'm rooting for you.
Listen,
anything I can ever do to help, all I got to do is.
I want to be fit and just not be out of breath. But I mean, there was a time where I was in Greece and I was playing basketball every day, literally every day. I was playing basketball for 2-3 hours. I lost so much weight. You know that one picture, the old picture with the line in the hair when I was really skinny. That was when I was playing basketball every day.
Can you show it?
That was actually you?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you have it? Can you show us?
I'll show you.
Wait, Greek, do you feel okay day to day? Like you don't feel like out of energy and shit, right?
Yeah, it's not good, mate. It's not good. It's.
Wait, so you're actually starting to feel the effects of being overweight?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you feel it?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I am. I don't know where the picture is. Hang on.
I want to see sexy Greeks. So bad.
Have you changed your diet up, or you still kind of just like take out and shit all the time?
Can somebody find it? The thing is, the problem with me is it's actually like a vicious cycle right now, because when I stream, I don't have any energy to start off with because I am overweight, and when you're overweight, you lose energy because you're not exercising to get energy. So I stream all day, I use all the energy I've got, and then by the end of the stream, I have like literally zero energy, and it's like. I don't know. It's like It's like a vicious.
I think
cycle.
all streamers feel that way though. Like if you actually put a lot of effort,
you must feel tired after streaming. Everybody here.
I think we all feel.
Yeah,
that.
this job is fucking exhausting. Just sitting here talking to you guys has been exhausting to me. But then again, I am a giant fat old fuck. So
here.
People think it's easy.
This is me. I'll link it.
No, it's definitely mentally exhausting. I think we all feel that way.
Yeah, I linked it in the Discord.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
That's
oh,
me.
that's you back in the day? When is that?
Yeah, look at that hair.
Holy
Wow.
sexy Greek. Jesus Christ.
God damn, dude.
Wait, was that back when you...
with the black hammer? You're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Ade pusti.
Yeah,
Was
that was my
Wait, was that when you were playing H1Z1?
yeah, I know I wasn't really playing. Oh yeah, I think it was maybe, yeah, but
Dude, all I remember is you and Nick Palm's chat all the time. I remember that
Yeah.
from like 4 years ago. I remember I was at Sidhu's house one night and you were just like
and
playing
by the way,
Call of
I
Duty
was
together.
yeah, and by the way, back then it was like I honestly think me just being I think I don't know why I got I think I got depressed and then I got even more fat. I don't know what happened. But I remember something happened. I think I was depressed over something, and then I was eating to make myself feel better. Then I lost all my progress that I worked hard for, because I was fat before this. This is my skinny. I was fat, then I was skinny, then I'm fat again. Does that make sense? So, and then I was depressed. I was even more depressed that I was getting fat again. So it's like a vicious circle. I ate more because I was fat, and then it was just getting worse and worse. And then here we are
What if
now.
you moved somewhere that was like
It's
warm,
just
where you
it's
could
just
like...
it's a vicious circle, mate. It is in your mind. It's a vicious circle. I need. This is what I need. I need somebody to fucking lock me in a cage and feed me a certain amount of food every day and make me like. It's just a vicious circle.
Dude, ask your girlfriend to do
I'm my own worst enemy. I'm telling you.
Well, to be honest, you're in a very vicious cycle right now because of the fact that you're streaming.
Yes.
To be the best streamer, it's very tempting to go for the convenience of takeout. Even I lose. There's literally a day a week I lose purely on food prep and gym game. Like, gym is an expensive one because our most precious resource as a streamer is time. Because we can just crank out the 24 hours back to back and do it big like Sodapoppin.
But do you feel like you have more energy because you do spend that day at the gym and eating right? You know what I mean? Like, there's always there's that. Like, do you feel like you're a better streamer, as in like in a better mood because you
honestly not as well, unless I was doing gym streaming, which I should probably do at some point. But like honestly, I think you get further just brute forcing pure quantity of streams if you're already like an exceptional person to BH. I mean, Soda really reinforces that. Soda is like doing it like big time, like.
Oh yeah, Soda streams.
Will Kitty help you cook healthy food though, or no?
No, Kitty's really good with my diet. She's like really strict on it. She's like, don't do that, and then I'll be like, oh, like sometimes I'll like argue, and she'll be like, you can't, you need to lose weight, and then sometimes like I'll win the argument, and then I'll get what I want, which is really bad. But that's just like,
that is bad.
It's like
But
drugs.
if she only has,
it's like
if she only
imagine
has healthy food in the house. If she only buys healthy food and she does the shopping,
she does. I mean, she's got. I can't. She's not my carer. Like she's got to go to university and stuff. Do you know what I mean? But I mean,
and the dentist too. She goes to the dentist 2 times.
I'll be like, it's honestly like cocaine, mate. It's like cocaine. Imagine food is cocaine, and then Kitty's like, you can't have cocaine. You're addicted. You need to stop. So I'm like, give me the fucking cocaine. Give it to me. Give me the cocaine. It's like that, but in my mind.
No, I
So,
know.
yeah.
You crave good food because like a lot of health is boring to eat, and you just want something good. Like I trust me. I know.
I literally used to
overweight.
fucking eat secret donuts in the bathroom while crying about the secret donut I was eating. Like, why am I lying to people about this donut? Why am I eating it? Like, it was like so fucking vicious, man. And like that's why I have to be so careful moving forward now, because I have this reset, and if I fuck it up, I'll get right back into it, you know. And that's the biggest thing. I think the biggest issue for me is I had to find like a positive new addiction, right? And so work has really been it, like YouTube and Twitch and everything else. 6 days, 7 days a week. It's all I do. And then I hanging out with my friends has been another thing, but food is always a part of that. So that's super fucking frustrating because everybody wants to eat and everybody wants to go out to eat and everybody wants to go to a place where there's fucking food. And then like I tried getting up on like, since I just got through the divorce, after waiting a little while, I started getting up on like Tinder and stuff, and surprised at how easy that was. But then it wasn't enjoyable either. And I could see how addictive that is, how it is just like meeting strangers and going out to dinner. But then again, if you take them out to dinner, you gotta fucking be careful what you fucking eat. It's so fucking hard, dude.
My problem is IRL streaming, because like when you're out doing IRL streams, it's like you're always gonna eat out when you're doing IRL streams. And also alcohol is another problem, because like once the sun goes down and you're walking around streaming, what else is there to do besides go out to eat or go like have drinks? It's so easy to go to a bar and like get content from getting a little like drunk and talking to like strangers who are drinking. So it's like it sucks that like IRL is so tempting in that way, where I'm like always around good restaurants and wanting to have alcohol. You know what I mean?
And especially when you have, like, people might say like you don't have some people might be fat and the excuse is they don't have very much money. But I have like the money to buy healthy organic food, and I just don't do it because the convenience is
tried,
not
like a food delivery service.
Honestly,
they just prepare
I was
everything
thinking,
for you?
honestly, with the amount I spend on Uber Eats and stuff like that, I might just fucking get a chef, mate, and employ him.
Yeah, but you know
seriously.
what?
No shit.
You know what's fucked up is
Wait, do you Uber Eats 3 times a day?
Dude, yesterday it was so bad. I ordered some food and it tastes like dog shit, and then I ordered some more food because the other one tastes like, and it tastes like cow shit, and then I ordered more food and it tastes like fucking duck shit. So it was like dude, I'm telling you.
What'd you order?
I was ordering like just normal like Asian food, and it just disgusting.
Wait, I have a food story. I got Postmates yesterday. First of all, I went to bed at like noon. My sleep schedule was so fucked up. I went to bed at noon, woke up a couple hours later. I was so fucking tired and weak, and I was like, I just need some food, right? So I was like, I ordered Postmates. The guy in the elevator, he's like, I was like, oh, is that Postmates? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, so he hands me the bag. I went back up the elevator, and then we get to my floor, and the other guy's walking with food. He goes, I gotta find this apartment number, and I was like, and he said my. What?
I know.
Well, no, I was just laughing because I was talking about duck shit, and he showed a duck on stream.
Okay. Yeah. He said my apartment number, and I'm like, wait, you're going to this number? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, I grabbed the wrong person's food. So I so now I have 2 bags of Postmates, one what I ordered and one some other person's order. So I stood outside the like elevator area for like 5 minutes waiting for the person to go down and try to get their food and being like, oh, I got your order by accident. And just nobody showed up. The Postmates guy wouldn't help. He goes, I don't have their information because I was here for you. The other guy left. So I sat there for 5 minutes and I was like, all right, I don't know what to do. Went in, ate my meal, and I'm like, what did this person order? And I started flipping through it. I'm like, oh, they got some Korean beef. They got some fucking spring rolls. And I'm like, so I kind of ate another person's meal.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
It would have got to waste.
While we're on this topic about the motivation here, the one thing, and I know it might is relatable to this particular thing, but like the thing that really stuck with me to get me, because I used to not regulate shit. I used to just like hit up, fast food, whatever, back in like 2008. I used to be 205 pounds, 25% body fat way back when. Now I'm in the other direction with good weight, lean mass, and whatnot. But what really stuck to me was food is fuel. Your body is a vehicle. It is a car. It needs gas, not orange juice, not, fucking cane syrup sugar. It needs gasoline. If you're feeding your body less than premium fuel, how the fuck do you expect your car to go fast, as in do a premium performance like going to the gym and, exerting muscle and whatnot? So whenever that stuck with me, that I need good fuel for a workout if I want to lose weight and get better and shit like that, that stuck to me. Food is fuel.
Well, how long have you been like on a healthy lifestyle, Trihex? Were you like a degen for a bit, or have you kind of done this your whole life?
August 2014 is when I started working out. But I didn't do macros until this year, until 2017.
And how old are you? You're like 24?
I'm 29.
Oh, you don't look 29, bro. Holy shit.
Black don't crack.
Hey, look, I always say, you already know, black don't crack. Hey, shit.
Hey, so
with this beard, like, what's up? What's really good?
My first question, I kind of want to start maybe like lifting shit, or I don't know. I don't even know if like getting big is like.
Just lift your pee jugs every time.
Yeah, but does it have like, okay, like when you first started like being healthy and shit, did you have like noticeable like increase in mood or anything like that, or increase in like overall well-being, like or like detox symptoms? I don't fucking know. Like, I'm just wondering if you had any of these things.
So okay, a lot of things will happen when your diet changes. One, so when I used to eat like bad, I used to like shit like once a day. Like my digestion, my metabolism was slow.
Yeah,
like,
now you
when
shit all the time?
When you eat clean, when you eat, think about it, your dog shits like 8 times a fucking day, right? Like humans should be the same thing. If you're not eating like preservative loaded, like low fiber, non-existent fiber garbage, like McDonald's, as an example, if you eat like nutritious, high fiber things, you're gonna shit like all the time. You're gonna shit minimum 2 times a day free, and it's gonna be like
that's what I do 2 times a day.
In terms of getting energetic, you will if you wake up groggy, me, 2013 me, I used to sleep the fuck in, like go to bed at 4 a.m., wake up like at noon or later and still be tired and groggy and need to like clutch on the caffeine to get like enough to give fucks throughout the entire day. Comparatively now, I wake up starving, metabolism pumping, wanting to eat breakfast, get the breakfast, I'm good. Legitimately, you will actually get energy from food you eat when you eat clean over time. Your body adapts to and builds back up your metabolism and whatnot. So you'll feel energy. That was another motivation too. The catalyst to me wanting to get into working out, besides just like wanting to look better and all the other cool shit, was I was tired of like not having control of my sleep. I was like, I don't get tired till 4 a.m. I wonder why I'm on the internet all fucking day.
Oh yeah, that's crazy with me. Sleep schedule for me is real bad. Like my circadian rhythm's all over the place. Like I can never get it right. I don't know.
Internet is a massive motherfucker.
Yeah.
To give you an idea of what I do now to get up at 7:45 every morning is when I get done with night gym and I'm home after 9:30, I don't get on the internet.
You get
I know
on,
that's
you
super fucking lame.
No internet after 7.
Even on your phone?
What
the fuck?
When I get home from gym after 9:30, I don't get on it. It's something I started this week, but it works really, really well. So I for a very long time wanted to get to that point where I can wake up at 7:45, not wake up at 10 a.m. Because going from 10 a.m. for me to like actual like NA work schedule time was a big fucking effort. I'd always crack and fuck up and wake up late and not give a shit. And combine it with working out where it's like extra important to not skip sleep for muscle healing and duration and whatnot. It was like really, really tempting to just like kind of half-ass the whole thing. But like if you don't, because you think about it, right? The internet and video games are a stimulant for attention and everything else. You're not winding down. If you read a book or whatever the fuck else you can do, like non-internet amusement, documentaries or, TV is debatable on what you can do with that. But like, if you get off the internet for sure, you'll, you're not going to read freaking live stream fails and like be able to wind down to fall asleep. How many times have you been in bed on your phone and like, okay, I'm just going to like fuck with Twitter or whatever for like, 10 minutes till I get tired. And then you're in there for 40 minutes on the shit.
True. I do that every
all
day.
the fucking time.
Yeah,
every day.
That's what I do.
But that's
stream.
No,
that's
that's how I decompress.
Yeah, I look at live stream fails and I'm like, wow, they posted about me. Oh, somebody says I'm ugly, and then I go to bed, and it's like a perfect little system.
Yeah, but do you? But you have a schedule, right? Like you have a you wake up at the same time to stream every day, don't you, Asman?
If you ask my viewers, they'd say no. Like I'm always
but
late.
You try to, right? Yeah.
I try to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we
I feel
always late?
Problematic.
Every streamer's always late, man. Every streamer's late.
Not me. I'm on the dot, mate.
Yeah, right.
You ever did the strat where you say, "Hey, look, here's my stream window. I'm live between 2 and 6 p.m." Like, because you're like tired of doing the exact time. It's like,
I usually tell people I'll be on within like 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'm on at like 46 minutes, and they're mad.
Yeah, always.
Okay, boys. Let's get on to another question.
Let's think about how big my dick is.
Yeah.
Are we?
Here we go.
Are we wrapping it up soon?
Yeah, we're wrapping up soon. Yeah, it's normally I normally do it around 4 hours. So yeah, we're wrapping up soon.
Dude, have we been going for
4 hours?
Yeah, I did my 40-minute intro, so probably 3 and a bit hours. Yeah.
Oh man, I had a good one about.
So we got about 20 minutes left. So if you guys wanna,
okay, I have to go in like 5 minutes.
Listen, boys, don't feel obliged to stay. If you have to go. All right.
Okay.
I will do one more question.
Do
Give
you
me the
do
question.
this on Fridays?
Yeah, every Friday. Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. Cool.
If you want to come next week, you're more than welcome. Any of you guys to come next week.
Yay!
It's once a week.
Pretty soon, one of us is gonna have to take a seat because there's only.
Just remember, you can come and go anytime you want. If you want to come onto the podcast and stay an hour and be like, okay, go. Anyway, it was fun. Just leave. It's fine. It's like you don't feel obliged to stay the full time. Okay. It's no problem. Yeah. So yeah, anytime you want to leave, just say I gotta go, and yeah, that's all you need to do, man.
I gotta go in a second.
All right,
I gotta go in a second.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. I'll tell you what, we'll do one more
Me
question.
and Andy are gonna fuck.
Since everybody's wrapping it up, so does Tidy. He's just done a 24-hour stream. We'll do one last question. And
I said I was ready to go. Okay.
Okay, you need to sleep, Soda. Okay, you're not a machine. You're a human. All right. Okay, here we go. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I've asked this, but maybe not. Where do you see yourself in 15 years' time?
Dead.
Hopefully not 15. That's
Dude.
so long.
I mean,
hard.
I mean,
It
like,
has to be in 5 years. I don't know what the fuck
okay,
I'm doing.
okay, yeah. I'm saying, like, in
I don't
15
know what I'm
years.
doing tomorrow.
There's been, well, I'll tell you why I said 15. There's been one question saying where do you see yourself in 10 years, and there's been one where do you see yourself in 20 years. So I rounded it up to 15.
That's averaging.
So
Yeah.
I have a plan. I was expecting to be dead by 45.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you.
Shoot, yeah.
But this surgery, my doctor's like, look, you have just added 10, maybe 20 years to your life. And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, you're probably going to start needing to plan to live to be 60, 65. I'm like, no, thanks. No. Why? So I guess I'll still be around. I'll probably be old and fucking blind and deaf. But if I can, hopefully I'll have invested correctly into cryptocurrency, some of my YouTube money, some of the Twitch money. I'll have enough to live off of, and I can literally maybe get into fostering kids who need help. Like, if that makes sense.
That's nice.
Because I know I never wanted to have kids myself, but if I could help kids in need that were in the situation that I was in with that money, that would make me feel really good about myself, and I think it'd be the right thing to do.
I'm in need. Can you lend me 10K?
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Andy, for you, anything? All you gotta do is get over here and suck my dick, and I will give you 10K.
Well, that was my price anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, and then hopefully I will meet, and I'm gonna a little bit of shade here, but hopefully I'll meet the girl I'm supposed to be with, whoever that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Finish it off with somebody out there who will be left very wealthy when I die, and all they have to do is blow me 3 times a day.
I'll do that. Fuck, what the hell? But, pick me. No, but I want to see you and Andy do duo streams. You, Boogie and Andy one day.
What? And
Yeah,
what,
dude,
doing
that'd be
like a
dope.
stream?
Dude, I seriously, like, I've been such a fucking huge fan since obviously the MTV days. It's so weird to even talk to you. When you followed me on Twitter, when you popped into my stream that one night, I never fangirl. It takes like a big deal for me to fangirl. But I like fangirl, man. And like, so one year I was at VidCon and you were at a hotel near VidCon, and I kept like trying to get your attention so that I could come to your hotel. And you destroyed the hotel that night or something, on live stream and shit. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, sometimes I do weird shit.
I'm like, oh no, that's one of the things I love about you, man. I think about that kind of shit all the time. I never have the balls to do anything like that.
Thanks, man. No, as soon as I started watching your video, too.
Well, thanks, man. As soon as I can fucking, any chance I get to fucking hang out with you, I will fucking do it. I will come to TwitchCon just to fucking hang out with you. Swear to God.
Come to TwitchCon and we'll fucking hang out and we'll party.
Hell yeah.
Chill for
Hell
sure,
yeah.
100%.
So yeah, I don't know where I see myself in 15 years. Honestly, I see myself in 40 years on a boat with Tyler talking about streaming somewhere in Cape Kona land fishing. So yeah, that's what that's me in 40 years time. But in 15 years time, I don't know. I don't know how long streaming is going to last for me. Like what do? Do you just keep on streaming? Just keep going and.
You just keep on keeping on.
Just keep streaming. Like I don't know. This is my job, I guess.
I mean, everything's evolving, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe I'm a YouTuber. Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna do Greek reacts, get a channel, and I'll be like 2 million subs on YouTube, and I'm just reacting to videos all day. That's my,
That's what you do already.
But it's okay, you son of a okay. Okay, yeah, all right, that's it.
Yo, but you know what's cool though about live streaming and like IRL? Like, no matter how much the technology changes, you'll never get to a point in life where there's something more raw than a live stream, because you can't get more raw and real than fucking real life. I think that's cool because so many different social media has come out. Fucking Facebook, Twitter, all the like Vine, all these like YouTube shit, but you just can't get more real than live streaming your life. It's just never gonna. The technology cannot surpass that.
Yeah,
true.
Which is why I get in trouble every time I fucking stream. I swear to God, there's another fucking subreddit thread every time I say or do anything. I swear to God.
Which subreddit shits on you the most, Boogie?
Probably my own subreddit. That's really crazy about it.
You don't even know about toxic subreddits, dog. Okay. You don't even know, dude.
Boogie gets a lot of flack.
There's a couple, and I don't want to like shout them out or anything, but they're literally just dedicated to shitting on like me and a couple of other streamers or whatever, and I can't comprehend it. Like,
wait, that's how I feel.
Well, they're fucking losers, dude.
Dude, I have the same thing.
I mean, it's simple.
I don't
It's
get
simple.
it.
They're
Dude.
fucking losers. You go and you read their post history. Mitch, I've seen people, they name their Reddit accounts after you, after names that they insult
What, they're
you
like-
by calling you.
Wait,
Think about how
after
much of a
me?
loser you have to be
Yeah.
to do that.
Their
Yeah,
identity
it's
is
true.
so shallow that their
It's
only
pathetic.
identifiable trait is
Yeah.
shitting on another person.
And
Their
they-
time is
Exactly.
so worthless.
They
dedicate
think
all of their time to you.
Yeah.
You're your
And they
biggest
think
fan, so you're your
they
loudest
think they're gonna like fucking like uncover like some secret thing about me, and they create like all these like bizarre fan theories that are just like based on no reality, and it's just like insane. But like Michael Buckley, if you guys remember him from YouTube,
Oh, I know
Royalty
who he
Days,
is. Yeah.
Michael Buckley like said, you got to let people be wrong about you sometimes. But
Yeah.
it drives me crazy when they're like so vastly wrong. Like, oh, you know, he used to beat his wife. I never. What are you talking about,
Bro.
You know,
I feel you so hard,
I'm
man.
joking.
They fish. Do they fish for shit? They're just like they fish.
Right, of course, right?
They're
Yeah, right,
looking
they
for
try-
anything. Yeah.
And
yeah.
they never, but there's nothing on me. I used to be on disability. I'm fairly wishy-washy when it comes to politics. That's the word. Like, I'm a big fat piece of shit. That's like the worst thing about me. That's everything. I used to do web design, and because I did web design, I did a lot of adult sites back in the early or late 90s. But that's it. That's all there is on me. That's the entire
the
thing.
8 Mile strategy. You tell them all the bad stuff about you so they can't say it to you.
True.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But there's but all these like fan theories, like, you know, the reason his marriage ended is because he actually is Francis in real life and he punched her in the uterus. And I'm like, what are you? What? What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Francis.
You're such a big. Listen to me, okay? That's me. Boogie. He's a nice guy. I'm the piece of shit, okay?
Okay. So what was I going to say? We were going to wrap it up right about now. I think we're good. But what would basically the end of the conclusion of that that topic is don't bite. When somebody baits you into, you know, when they
it is bait ultimately.
Yeah,
really
ultimately,
is.
a lot of people do bait you. They debate you. They'll say something like "fuck you," you're stupid, and they want you to react. It's all a debate. They don't normally mean it. They just
dude, Greek. They try to start shit in my stream. With the clip that you said something about Fortnite.
Yeah, I said you weren't. I'll say it again. You're not.
Dude,
You're
they were
honest.
like, give me that. They're like, fucking Greek's talking shit. Mitch is gonna eat this up, and he's gonna lose his mind. It's like, dude, I watched. I was like, true. Like, what the
It's
fuck
true.
are you
Like
talking about,
I was saying,
dude?
like Mitch is good at Fortnite,
shit.
but he's not good enough to carry my ass.
Listen,
I'm too
I wish
stupid.
I was a like I'm good, but I'm not like
He's
good
not
enough
God,
for people
yeah.
to actually want to watch me play. You know, well, people, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not ninja. It's not. It's not
ninja.
No, I make some plays, like seriously, like, and I appreciate Dank, you're a homie, dude. Thank you for being a supporter of the Fortnite streams. Hell yeah, dog. But it's just like, it's rough. But yeah,
Fortnite.
Yo, chill, dog.
You hate Fortnite.
It's all
don't you,
about
Soda?
radical heights, dude.
Radical heights.
Radical
That game is so shit. I might have to revisit that. I
I
don't know.
just got a Radical Heights sponsor deal, dude. Just kidding.
All right, guys.
really
All right,
bad,
Mods,
though.
would you like to link everybody's channel on here? You know, if you want to check them out.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, Greek.
Thanks for having me, man. This
Thank
was a
you.
blast, man. I hope to do it again.
More than welcome next
See
week.
you guys digitally for the first time, man. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
I'll see y'all
Boogie, very
later.
nice to see you,
See
man.
I appreciate it. It's
Yo,
good.
nice
to
meeting you,
brother.
dude.
Bye,
Yo,
guys.
Everybody play Radical Heights.
Okay. All right, boys, and from me, thank you so much for watching, boys. It was a fucking pleasure. If you guys, you know, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the follow button. And I do a lot of gameplay streams. I'm also a variety streamer. I'm not the greatest, maybe not the most entertaining, but maybe you could give me a chance to check me out one day. You know, maybe you like me and my community. My community is they're pretty funny. They carry the stream, to be honest. But yeah, anyway.